Whoa.
Right,
so
it's just waiting a bit
I was
down
thinking
the
you
line.
were going like even more serious than that. I didn't think you meant they managed to get spunk in their fingernail.
No. And we're live. Welcome to the Mad WAE IT Podcast. Joined with me today is Jason on the left here.
Hello.
And Laird on the right.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How is everyone
night.
today? Everyone good?
We are good, I think. Me and my multiple personalities. I don't know why I said we.
As Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I just said we and I was like, hold on, I can't speak for Laird. I don't know.
We'll be,
I'm alright.
we'll be Laird.
I'm alright.
Got a wee haircut on that today?
Aye.
Oh, looking fresh.
Fresh for the podcast, man.
I can't say the same. I'll look like a wee, wee grandma.
He said he was going to get a baldy last
I
night.
was, no.
he said-
It's
he
going to happen
said-
tomorrow. Next. Oh, I won't be here for next podcast.
Think about it, Jack.
actually. I don't know.
Every single one you've said, you're like, I'm going to get a baldy. You never do.
Just wait, right? I'm
do,
not
you know,
gonna.
do you know what, actually, Jack? Today would have been the perfect episode to do it
How?
because it's Easter weekend and you would have looked like an egg.
You could have went along with the theme.
Come on.
You've got a point. You've got a point. No. Next week, not next week, but the following week, because we're
Aye.
going to our rave next week, so we won't be here.
Yes, man.
You just need to
Yes, man.
entertain. You need to entertain yourselves. All right.
It's alright. We'll,
All right.
I don't know. We'll get someone on.
A one-on-one.
One-on-one. Oh, yeah.
No.
What's the boxing thing they do?
What is it? What, commentating? Oh no,
No,
like the
no,
mad.
it's like the
it's
pro
Oh, wait,
versus-
that's what I feel like I'm doing right now, actually. It's like
Oh,
me and
not
Jason,
today.
we're
You're
boxing.
you're like the adjudicator or whatever.
You
You're the
wee
one
cunt.
like.
Right, boys. You're going to fight each other, but don't tear your trousers. It doesn't matter.
Listen, mate. Right.
Oh.
I've seen his fights.
Mate, I'm
Right.
putting class, man.
I've not even trained for this because I just know he's hitting the canvas 30 seconds into round 2.
Oh,
That's what you want to say.
I mean,
Just you wait.
oh,
It's fine, talk, mate. It's fine.
I think it'd be so awkward sitting in the middle of that. Like, see if we're just heavy. Like, obviously somebody needs to be there. Like,
Nah, I feel like you'd be very controlled. You'd be like, right, you be cunts.
it's a lot of just insults, but I
Right.
remember just like it's kind of cringy sometimes. But the only one I ever enjoyed was Tyson Fury's, where he's like, "Listen, mate, right, I'm gonna do your head." He's just very like, and the guy's just like, "Well, I guess you
lucky,
kind of need to say you're going to win because it's the point."
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. You've got to say. You can't say, well, I think it's going to be a close fight. I don't really know. I mean, you're a good fighter, and I'm a good fighter.
Because like
That's true.
it happened at
I could probably lose this, to be honest.
seen the UFC. Khabib was going to fight Max Holloway, but the fight never happened. But they, like everyone used to say, "Oh, you think you're going to win this fight?" Like he's like, "Well, I'm not going to say I'm not going to win the fight," you know. But it never happened anyway. But
Yes.
I know.
But it's Easter weekend. We're recording this on Good Friday.
This is what it's called, Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Forgot about that, actually. It's
I don't
Good
know what's
Friday.
so good about this Friday, apart from the fact that it's Mad WAE IT Friday.
Mad WAE IT Friday.
Mad WAE IT Friday.
Mad
But
WAE IT.
it's Good Friday.
That is Good
we
Friday.
should have done a fish mukbang, because I think is that not
Fish?
the religious thing with Easter? You're meant to eat the fish on the Friday.
Are you?
I'm sure that's a thing.
Mate, I don't like fish, man.
What, all fish or just meat?
Most fish, mate.
Most fish. Would you have fish out the chippy?
Nah.
No.
Really?
Nah.
Oh,
I've ate like fish before, but like
What?
fish fillet and
No,
that.
no, it's weird. Like, I don't actually
No.
know the fish that they use in the chip. Is it like
I think it's like haddock or cod.
I was about to say haddock.
Aye.
wasn't it?
It's one of them.
I knew it was one of them ones.
I think it's haddock up here and cod down in England.
haddock in England.
Cod.
Oh,
down in
cod,
England.
sorry, cod,
I think
that makes
they have
sense.
cod and
I
we have
thought
haddock.
we had haddock. Like
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think we've got haddock. I don't know. I've never.
That's why the guy from Tintin's called Captain Haddock.
That makes
And he's
sense.
Scottish.
He's Scottish.
But I don't actually know if
Bada
he's.
bing, bada boom.
I don't think comic wise he's Scottish though. I think he's just Scottish in
I
the
forgot
film.
he's heavy read.
See,
all the comics.
I've got all the fucking Tintin
Yeah,
comics,
me
all the
Tintin
Tintin
fucking-
books.
He's like
mate.
the OG. I love Tintin. Even,
Right.
Mate, they were still making a
years in
new one.
Belgium.
Are they?
No, it was confirmed
Is Circus
ages ago. Type up.
Is
It was
Circus
confirmed.
going to be in it? I've had
I
his
have
name.
no
right.
idea. I don't even think there's a plot. I think it's just like it's
There
greenlit
there
though.
was a Scottish Tintin, to be fair. There were like one of the comics he goes to Scotland. It's called the Black Ale.
The Black Ale.
Fucking hell,
Something,
man.
or
That's a
I
bit
don't know what it is in French.
dodgy.
The Black Ale.
I know.
But I know it's kind of most of the things in Tintin that's really like aged, and it's kind of a bit like some of the bit is a bit like.
Wait, did they still make comics of Tintin?
No.
No.
It
There's
was
a
like
guy's deed in it.
Hergé. Hergé, that's the guy that writes them.
You know, he knows
Yeah, no, he. I think there's like 24 of them or something, like books.
all. Mm.
Did they not write them in like a long time? Isn't it?
Oh yeah, no,
30s
that's what I was
or
going to
something
say.
like
They've aged somewhat poorly. Some of them, they're like good. They're good.
Aye.
Yeah,
I mean, I just
yeah.
read them like as a kid, but like you kind of the same way with some things, and like Disney have said, oh wait, we're not going to leave this as like a kids thing with like Peter Pan because of like the Red Indians
Fuck, I love Peter Pan.
thing, and we're like we're going to keep it on the platform. We're not going to say you can't watch it, but it's just so that parents don't just leave it, and it's because there's like obviously old takes and stuff that is like not acceptable.
I was reading something about Disney, like you know the real story about like Pocahontas and all that.
Disney matter.
I've not even watched Pocahontas.
Have you know?
Disney
well, apparently the actual real it's based on a kind of real story, but it's actually quite messed up. Like in reality.
Oh,
like,
was it?
Everything's messed
actually,
up.
no, that's what I mean. Like see all Disney like stories. Some of them are like obviously based on true events, and it's like the actual reality of those events.
Oh,
is quite
but
messed
that's
up.
the thing. Even like most of like the popular ones, like I don't know, like but they're based off like the Brothers Grimm tales, which like in actual fact, when you look into them, are just like horrific. even like nursery rhymes and whatever. Like when you actually look into it, like I don't know, Ring a Roses. That's about the plague. That's about the plague. We all fall down dead. That is the
what
thing.
that means?
Wait, my whole childhood.
Wait,
A tissue, we all fall down.
Nah,
Fuck, it actually is,
Yeah,
man.
it's about the plague.
wait, I'm pretty sure is Baba Black Sheep not like a racist thing as well?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure that's
Probably,
yeah.
who knows?
I'm pretty sure that's quite bad.
But yeah, no, it's things like that. It's just like I don't know. But no, I saw some of the Tintins. It's things like when Belgium, because that's where he's from, like the author, and I think therefore Tintin. Like I think there's one he goes to the Congo, at which point Belgium occupied the Congo, kind of like the British Empire, that similar sort of thing that was colonized. So there's a lot of pure like really dodgy racist bits in it.
Man.
But you just kind of have to take that to the side and go, well, it was a different time.
Mate, I know. Have you seen some of the old Disney stuff, man? That
Isn't
stuff is sus.
there a lot of like pure dirty jokes in Disney movies, but
Yeah, there's
like
yeah,
intentionally, or it's like Shrek. I'm pretty sure.
Shrek.
Like it's so fucking dirty when you.
You know that's a conspiracy theory. I remember my lecturer talked about this, but he talked about how like Disney hide certain images. You don't get a drink. You know, apparently they hide like so. You know, like movies how like they're working like frames, so it's like frames, right? So they said people used to say that they would hide stuff in frames, and apparently Steven like
the fuck?
So he's trying to kill me.
What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna fly that.
It's literally it landed down there.
But I know.
My hands are so sticky, man.
Fuck. No, you need to look at that, but you need to show him that. That's literally dodgy, mate.
Fucking rated 18.
I can smell
Yeah,
that.
we got him to leave in the shower bit last week. You know,
we had to force him.
Aye, with a fucking blade.
like he was forced into the
Wait,
shower.
I need to move my phone. Just
Mate, my arm's actually sore. What the fuck's wrong with me? Like this hurts right now. For some reason.
Joint pain. Oh mate, these are gonna be rotten. I can already.
I can smell them already.
Yeah, I
man.
know, but you were saying about.
Sorry, I saw the movies. The conspiracy was see when frames are getting processed, like your brain kind of doesn't pick up all the stuff that's in them frames.
Oh yeah, you need like some of them you need to like. It's like things like I don't know.
It's gonna say so. See you watch a
Your
movie.
pause it.
When you seen we were talking about this.
Sorry, I need the fucking.
The
lid.
It's closer to him.
Wait.
I should put on a claim for that.
My hand's too sticky.
I know, some of my fingers. Right,
I didn't realise there was like a wee cap in the thing.
I don't know why it's so
new.
fucking hard to open a bottle of Sambuca, but why don't they just make it like any other fucking? It looks cool.
I think it's maybe used as like an actual liqueur, is it not? Like,
Yeah,
I don't think we're meant to be drinking that straight.
But we're not. Nah, you can drink it as shots. But
sorry.
I can't read it.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to take? Oh wait, can we wait?
Me.
Let me finish the.
Read me.
Actually, like, I need
What?
to wash my hands. I think.
Okay, no, go. You can go. I can finish the story about the movie and the frames. Anyway, so back to the story. So your brain's like obviously, seeing you're a kid and you watch a movie, you don't actually pick up a lot of the stuff. You're kind of so like focused on certain
but
things.
that's it. I mean, there's so much that I've got a younger sister who's like 3, so it's kind of like one of those things where you get to watch all those films again. And there's so much you watch it back as an adult, even lines, like things that are so obvious, not even like hidden in frames, things like lines that have got double meanings that you only see the other meaning when you're an adult, and it's like, oh my god.
But that's like line and like kind of there's stuff in the background that happens you don't see, so it's kind of the same. So when you watch a movie or a film, but apparently there was a conspiracy about Disney where they would hide like kind of like there's a person who went right into like depth with this, but he looked at certain stuff and he kind of said that like Disney were manipulating, like they could manipulate children to like think in kind of view things certain ways, like it was weird. So like they could hide things, like it could be like like if this guy went like frame by frame through certain movies and is like they could hide certain like things or like it could be things being said, but you don't actually.
So it's like subconscious.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
take
So
it
yeah.
in.
So you don't actually hear the things they're saying, but when you're watching the movie and hearing the audio, it could like you're
Is
getting.
that not? Did they not do that with like a mad Justin Bieber song, or was like
It could be.
there was like no.
Yeah, dummy in.
There's a certain thing about that, and it's in like 2016.
Oh, there's tons of it. I mean,
and he goes doo 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 doo.
Could be in. No, like
Like pure tricks the brain to like
that's. I mean,
fucking.
you could put something in a song as well and hide it under the layers, and you actually won't hear it, but your brain will be picking it up. So it's this kind of same kind of idea. So like animated movies could have hidden things. That's what you said, but there's been things hidden in Disney. Like
Heck, man.
even like animated
there's
stuff.
tons
as well.
of things. Like, I remember there was one. I think it's what Alice in Wonderland. There's a theory. It's like Dark Side of Wonderland, and I think it's something like if you play from like you start them at the same time, right? And you play Alice in Wonderland without the audio, and instead of the audio, play Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon backwards alongside it. Like the music like flows perfectly as if they've like composed it.
Oh,
that's
what man?
Too
scary. Hi.
Alice in Wonderland, because obviously Alice in Wonderland came out well before.
Actually,
Yeah.
Speaking of Pink Floyd, man, they've actually released music like since they've been obviously out of the game, like retired.
Out the game, mate. I'm coming back for one last dance.
No, but they made it obviously because of the Ukraine situation going on right now. So
Aye.
that's kind of mad. I thought I'd never actually see them make another like album or I don't know if it's an
Yeah.
album they made
Did
or
you see-
if you what?
The video you've seen it. Have you seen it of the
What?
fucking Ukraine soldiers?
Oh,
Like, there's like a tank, mate, and it just rolls up to these like
Oh,
surrendered
no.
Ukraine soldiers, and it just fucking open fires on them, man. But it's
Yeah.
like
Wait,
tank soldiers, they're fucking right beside each other, man. It's so bad.
wait, the one with the artillery shell one.
No, there's a tank rolling up. It's the one you watched. That was a tank.
Jesus.
I bet
It's all a mess. Let's not delve into Ukraine.
Aye, it's not a
Let's
good
not.
idea.
It's
I know,
not-
it's a bit of a.
Let's keep it light.
Actually,
bit of
there,
shambles.
actually, there was a video I seen. So I just go back to it. It was the
Oh,
one of the
no.
no
Back at it.
So there was this other tank.
no. There was one where it was like the Russian embassy and like there was these people.
Oh no, I saw this.
They
Yeah, I
were,
saw
they, were,
this.
they were shining.
They were projected.
yeah,
It was like the American,
yeah.
the Russian embassy in America or something like that.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
and they were projecting the Ukraine flag onto the building, and they were trying to like drown it out with this big massive spotlight. But the guys just kept moving it. Like to
So it was
avoid
like a Benny Hill scene.
Aye,
Like the
yeah,
flag
yeah,
was
yeah.
moving around the building. They're chasing it with a spotlight.
I know. And that's
Benny Hill, man.
I make light of it, but I know it's a shocking fucking situation before. But anyway, so
Yes. Let's get into these. 'cause
mate, I'm
getting lukewarm in my hand.
stuff. Yeah, very good.
Yours.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's what I get about.
Stuff, man. Oh my god, Jay. I'm still surprised every time. I mean, this is the second episode,
Ooh.
but previously in another podcast we had.
Good save.
If you know, you know.
I know.
Yeah, Jack was doing shots quite a lot, and I'm still surprised at his reaction every time. It's this. It's
Your
the same
reaction
every time.
The first podcast, his reaction was, we made a TikTok of it.
Like I think that the thing is, I think every time I watch him, I think that he is getting better, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
think he's taking that well. He's not in a coughing fit, and then he speaks and is like, "Oh no, man,
Mate,
I'm finished."
I don't mind shots, right? But it's just like I need to drink a bit first and then take shots. Like I can't I struggle to just go straight into the hard stuff. That's how I drink normally. Is like I kind of, you know what I mean?
I'm more fucking
Thing
sorry.
is not-
I'm just a fucking unit, mate.
Did you have dinner?
No,
I've
I
not
was gonna
had
say,
it.
I've not had it since 12 as well.
I have eaten a Belvita biscuit.
Mate, I had these wee Belgium.
fucking chaos,
Actually, I
man.
don't know if anyone else has had these, but it's these wee Belgium biscuits.
Like the Biscoffs.
Biscuit caramel in them.
Yeah, the
They're
wee ones
Belgian.
you get. You
Ah,
usually
It's
see
in the blue packet.
in the blue packet.
Oh, do you not know?
Is it like a Stroop waffle?
I don't know. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a Scooby snack, man. Like from Scooby Doo.
Fuck.
No, it's not a dog fucking biscuit, but it's
Wee dog
it's
biscuit.
like caramel. It tastes dino, man. Like,
No.
Mrs. Jenkins bought us some.
Mate, caramel fucking things are so good. Fuck, biscuits.
You know-
I'm actually tempted. I was talking earlier about how I'd spent a bit of time in Belgium, but I was like, there was like my mom's partner was working out there, so like every sort of like summer holiday, we instead of going like a holiday somewhere else, we go there. But I was actually tempted the other night. I was thinking I might just book a weekend there, like to go back to Brussels or something like that, because there was this one waffle place,
waffles.
mate.
Oh, for the waffle place,
It
man.
was so good.
See, you know it's good if he's dedicated to book a whole holiday.
No. I mean, I'd go
waffles.
elsewhere. There was a lot of good places to eat. There was a place you could go and get unlimited ribs.
Unlimited
for
ribs.
€15.
I can't say I'm a big fan of ribs, to be honest with you.
I'll agree with you, but they're not bad.
No, but you would be for these ones. These ones would make you. If you were a vegan, you would give it up.
I guess
These were good, man. They had like it was whatever sauce they had on them. I just remember thinking as a wee guy, I could never get through that many. So like realistically, even though it's £15, they still probably turn a profit on it.
I don't know what I didn't like. I know I don't mind ribs, right? But like I think
Those are so bony, man.
they're sweet as well. Weirdly,
So it depends what ones you get.
But yeah, it depends on the season.
So I was gonna say like we used to go. I don't know if it's still there. I don't think it is. See in the town like next to Oak Mall, there's a wee Chinese. It used to be a wee buffet along the street.
The Jade Palace.
Aye, is that still there?
I don't know.
I don't think it is.
I just remember going there one time. I think.
I know. So aye, so we used to get the rib. They had ribs in there, but it was these big red ones, and you get like you could take as much as you like.
Oh, I know the Chinese ribs are that's like a specific kind.
Yeah, it's like they were like bright red,
and then they've got the sauce on them.
But they were really sweet. So I think if I did get ones, I'd only get like one or two. I think.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's a Chinese rib.
They're big, mate.
It depends what you get. I'm gonna go into a whole discussion about fucking ribs now.
I like
but no, like just like a rib, it's just like a cut of meat basically. So it depends what you season it with. But this was kind of like barbecue sauce or whatever.
I'm not a big meat person, to be honest. Like,
man, fuck, meaty food, man.
I don't think I eat it. I don't think I could survive without it. And I know that's what everyone says, and then they go vegan. Like, oh, it's actually alright.
I mean, I respect people who do that, but I only eat chicken. Like, I swear to God.
No, chicken as well. See, meat, chicken. Fuck.
I remember, and this is a bad thing, but I broke somebody's vegetarian streak.
Oh,
fucking hell, Jason, man.
I'm called out, man.
You know, I just mind. I think I was
the
out
veggie slayer.
This was a few years ago, and I think they'd been a vegetarian for like just over a year, basically.
Fuck. That's great. Yeah. That's brutal.
Oh, mate, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in and get a kebab. We walked by the kebab shop, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in and get a kebab.
What, were they starving? But
and then they were like that. What? Fuck? Like it was just like a dietary choice. I think. I don't think it was like a pure for like animal rights or anything. Yeah. But you know what? I'm just fucking getting one and all. But see, the thing is though, right? What I found interesting was because they hadn't had meat in that long. Like when they were sitting walking like back home, so it was a certain business that you know for changing name frequently, and I'm convinced there's money laundering that's down next to.
Mate, what isn't for money laundering?
You know what I'm talking about though.
Aye.
Yeah, right. Across from Aldi.
Yeah, right over there.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
And
it's not COVID though.
Can I get an ambulance?
I know it's not COVID. It's this Sambuca.
No, it's like I've been coughing all day, but it's not.
See, you've heard how you're saying about that. Like, I don't think that's a big thing. See if like somebody who has committed to like a vegetarian or vegan diet.
Well, but this was the interesting thing was we got halfway home, and he'd only eaten like a bit of it, but he was like, I feel sick, and he pure spewed up that night, basically.
Yeah,
because of the meat, and I don't know what it is there, but like, is there something in the meat?
No. So, see, it happens when you not just with like that, but see when you're eating healthy. So, see if you just eat shit all the time, or like you have a diet that's like half and half, right? See if you just fully commit to being fully healthy, like quite sudden.
Oh yeah, no,
it's kind of the same thing. So like, it happened to me. So, see, I was eating like my fucking 1,500 calorie smoothies and that, and then having like just like
smoothies.
It was like broccoli, chicken, and rice, man. So you just like quickly change to that, and you're having like you try to hit like a certain calorie like deficit or surplus with whatever you're doing. So your body reacts to it. So it's like because pretty much it's like what you doing, like you're. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I've heard that it's like things like, you know, if you're just to cut it out and then you have like a burger, is like it tastes is like the best it's ever gonna taste. Right? It tastes amazing.
I know people do that.
But see like half an hour later, you're so sluggish. Like your body's reaction to taking on like bad food.
I mean, see if you didn't eat a certain food for like a long time. Say you didn't eat like a kebab. In your case, it was like, so if you didn't eat that for a year, your body would be like, right, it's used to this certain stuff. So it's like if you put this mad greasy fucking like slug ball of bollocks in your body, man, it's going to react like it's like, oh, hold on a minute, what is this? We're not prepared for this. But it's kind of the same. But like some people have certain diets, like if it's like keto or something like that, you know what I mean? But your body takes time to adjust.
Keto, that's like cutting out carbs, isn't it?
Like keto's like it's like
I thought it was like
vegetables
cutting out carbs.
it's vegetables and like meat. It's kind of like a mixed diet, but some people do it to depends like weight loss. It's a good one for weight loss anyway. But anyway, so what is it?
In a wee bit of keto.
Keto, I know. But yeah,
Cheeto.
Wee bit of Cheeto.
It happened to me, but when
Cheeto
I was
the cat.
Keto,
What's
Cheeto.
that?
you recognise it.
Wait, what is
Let's see
that
if we can
from?
work it out.
Fuck. Cheeto the cat.
Cheeto the cat. Only OGs know.
I don't know what you're
Cheeto
talking
the
about.
cat.
Cheeto. My,
And I know you know, so
my
you
na-
will get it
I-
eventually.
my
So
nan
I'm not
had
going
a-
to tell you.
my nana had a bird called Cheeto.
Oh, I do know it. I do know
Yeah,
it.
you do know it. You do know it.
VHS.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
from Video Game High School.
If you've not
Cheeto
watched
the
it,
cat.
Video Game High
You've not
School.
lived.
Wait, is that Freddie Wong's?
Cheeto.
Yeah.
Freddie Wong's series.
Cheeto. Cheeto.
Oh,
Fucking cat rips
mate,
his face
see
off.
that shot, right? It's actually made me like roasting, mate. I'm actually
No, same, mate.
I'm boiling.
I thought it
man.
was just me, and I was sitting there. I was like, should I open the window? Because I'm fucking boiling, man.
you
Do you want me to?
Hi,
I think probably
that.
the coughing as well helped, Lord.
That is true.
Because you cough and
Aye,
the
wait,
blood
I'm
pure
gonna-
goes
I'm
to your
gonna-
head, I
I
think.
had a fucking
I'm gonna
awful day,
I'm
man.
gonna take my jumper off. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
ladies.
Here we go.
Ladies,
Oh,
oh.
right, we need to cover that up.
Go for that.
Margaret.
Margaret.
Yeah, I'm repping the fucking tie-dye today.
Ed.
Fuck's sake.
It's your nephew, Margaret.
Oh, I sent that video. I always see his videos, man. Your nephew, Margaret.
It's your nephew,
You enjoy
Margaret.
that? That's your nephew. That's your nephew. Anyway, that's pure. I love him. He's been so much. Oh, mate, I'm sweating.
You look quite sweating. I look quite sweating. Probably I can feel my fucking face.
I
sweating,
feel
man.
warm, but like I'm not taking my top off. So.
I feel like there was a breeze
I
though.
don't know.
Right,
guys,
Jack.
help, guys, I'm not.
He's
I'm
been
not
taken
well.
hostage.
I'm not well.
I'm not well.
I'm not in a safe situation here.
Oh, Jesus, man. I'm actually warm, mate.
That's alright, Jack. We'll fan you down, mate. We'll fan you
I
down,
should-
bro.
I know. Maybe I should have got a glass of water, man. That wouldn't.
Fuck you off, you wee pussy
I know.
bastard.
Right, man. Jeez, oh.
From the man who's also dying in the corner.
I know you're coughing up his
Right,
guts.
but I've been coughing all day, man.
Actually,
Aye.
It's not cool.
actually,
I know. I've been in here. We were in here setting up, and he's not coughed once since we've been in.
wait, hold
Like,
on.
why am I coughing now,
Hold on a
man?
minute.
Fuck, it's
and
so
he's
annoying.
coughed after
Hold
the
on
shot.
a minute. Let's repeat that. Repeat that sentence. We were in here setting up. Who was in here setting up? It was me and Laird.
Ah, well, yeah, it's usually me
To
here
be
first.
fair though, it usually is Jason.
And also we
I
didn't
know,
say
no.
a time.
Aye.
You were just like
Out
really
of everyone,
early.
you can't fight with Jason.
We've
to be
switched
fair.
places. We knew because I came here like, oh well, no, it's annoying. You know how I get a train today from Drums Rocker?
Oh.
So I had to like, you know how them trains are like an hour.
Yeah, they're like an
I
hour
was like-
apart. It's like pure Sunday service, but during the
I
week.
was like this. I was like, I'm either an hour late or an hour early. And I was like, right, may as well choose an hour early. You know what I mean?
Because I thought it was in pretty good time. I was like,
No,
like
you're
no,
right.
six.
No,
aye,
no,
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 what time
no,
is it?
We're recording this pretty early.
We're early today, mate. Yeah.
This is the earliest
I'm
we've
just making
been.
a joke because I know it's just.
Just a wee joke.
Am I a joke to you?
Am I a joke to you?
Am I a joke to you?
Uh,
But yes,
Sake, man.
oh,
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
we're talking about diets,
Aye.
because we're talking.
Wait. Actually,
we're
let's
talking about fish.
That's a good question. What is everyone's diet right now?
Mate,
What's-
Oh, I don't. I don't have one. It's just eat shit.
I know.
Eat shit. Put on weight.
I'm the same. You know, I go through this thing.
I'll just say that I'm bulking.
That's what I know. No, I'm kind of the same actually.
What is it?
I'm getting ready for winter hibernation already.
Aye.
We've only just come out of winter.
I know.
I'm
No,
stockpiling.
I go through this thing of like I eat like 3 to 6 months of eating healthy, and then I just switch back to eating shite.
It's as soon as you break the cycle though, and then you just fall right off.
I know, man. It is hard though. If I see keeping a diet, man. It's
The
tough.
hardest thing about keeping it is when you fall off the wagon, try to get back on.
Nah.
See, to be honest, I think no.
See, once you've got the momentum going when you're on it,
Mm,
it's fine. But the one time you slip up, is try to get back on it.
I know. I think see for me the it's like the cooking skill. To be honest,
Sims.
no. Because I feel like if you're really good at cooking, you can make like a shit meal be nice tasting. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like so, you can make a healthy meal actually taste pretty decent. But I cook per basic. Like I can put like seasoning that on chicken and that, right?
That's
and
what I
then
mean. I think the
basic-
key is to get seasoning. Just get like fucking tons of bottles of seasoning, like the wee glass.
No, I've got yeah. That's what I did. But
and that's the only difference in cooking. That's like it makes it seem like professional when you start adding seasoning.
yeah, no, I felt good when I done that. Like I did like if it was chicken, man, you'd have all these spices. I got the Chinese like the 5 spices
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
drumsticks. I done that one time.
Ooh, nice.
But I don't
It's
know,
going
man.
again.
Nah, it's
Going
so
again.
sticky, but man, I'm
Oh,
trying to
Jesus.
like not
I-
get my hands all
I
sticky.
can still taste the other one in my back of my throat, to be honest.
Can taste it.
But I know, like I don't know. I think it is hard to like you see all these people cooking nice meals and that, and it's like it is a struggle.
Over
Oh.
lockdown, that was something that I did spend a lot of time on, was like cooking and baking and shit. Because I was like, well, I'm stuck in the house, and the only really enjoyment I'm getting out of the day is when I'm eating because
the
I
most
can't.
sensible thing to do, though. I don't fuck all, man.
Yeah, but I was just like, well, it's not like we were getting like our Tesco shopping delivered every week, and that was kind of like the only because we were like pure locking ourselves down just to be like pure extra safe.
Yeah, aye.
So it was a fucking dull week, I'll tell you that. But but no, when I got it, and I was like, I'm just gonna start like experimenting and seeing like what I can do in the kitchen, and actually you'd surprise yourself. I mean, I taught myself more than what the school taught me in 2 years and doing home ec.
Wait, just go in.
You gotta push
Yeah,
it
you
and
push
then
it
turn
down
it.
and twist it.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. The only thing I know how to cook is fucking home ec shit, mate.
Mate, home ec
I know how
shit
to
is
cook
shit.
noodles, mate.
Wait, I highly doubt you know how to cook rock buns right
No, I
now.
don't. Oh, wait, no, I don't.
What's
I know,
that?
I say that, but like that's the only cooking knowledge I've ever received, pretty much, except from cooking noodles
No,
and toast.
I
and-
don't-
The thing was, there was a while at the very start of lockdown, you could barely get any like bacon ingredients because everyone had the
Aye.
same idea. So like you'd go to order and it was just like, oh, it's non-stock, mate.
No, I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
fuck it.
Cooking is solid. I know people say it's easy in that, but I think it is quite solid.
Once you get into it's solid at first, but then once you kind of get into the flow of it,
Like I'd say my
Yeah.
cooking's very, very
you should try
basic.
doing something like one of those like HelloFresh things.
My mum and dad's.
I forgot,
think
but aye, people get
Theirs
sponsored.
good.
my mum's a good cook, man. She makes some good like.
I mean,
curry,
like, see,
lasagna.
the thing is, if
Nah.
you've got like a mum that's like class in the kitchen or whatever, then
Yeah.
you don't need to even think about cooking. You're just like, sounds.
Because no, but
Dinner
it's
is
like
Pretty much it, I know.
because I feel like I've like my dad's like he's not. I mean, he's alright, but he's like it's weird. I was talking about this like he's good at things that like are we going already again? Jeez, oh man.
Really does burn, doesn't
Got me that one. It's because you have to tape your 2 gulps out of these, man. These are fucking units of shot glasses.
I'm gonna say we're taking double shots right
That's
now.
4, mate. That's 4.
No, I think they actually are 4, but
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, he's tallying it up, Jack.
because like they are fucking big fucking shot. Like
Yeah,
think about
it's a double glass.
the like
Hey.
word up, mate. They're fucking
Why does my body
It's
temperature
an word up.
double when I take
spit in
one?
it.
right little fucking. Oh, it does taste
We were
balls,
actually out at the world famous, glorious establishment that this town has to offer that is Word Up. We were there
Oh,
last
jeez, oh, man.
Saturday night.
but word up. Yes, man.
It's just it's an incredible place full of incredible people.
So you gotta be in like I don't know. It's not bad only when
it's
you're
not
pissed.
bad, but it's like the only place in the town, so you know you're
Aye,
gonna bump
exactly.
into somebody you know there.
Yeah, I was saying it. I
That
know
is true.
because you can go to like there's so many. I think Glasgow's get like a lot better.
Glasgow does.
Yeah,
We should do that one day. Actually.
bread. I would
Oh,
go bread and butter, man.
Get
We
the
should go
fucking-
there. Bread and
the
butter.
train
Bread
up
and
to
Butter sounds
Glasgow.
like a sandwich shop. Is that a club?
No, it's a pub, kind of.
It's a pub.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's in an
I
alleyway.
mean, there's tons of pubs in Glasgow.
I know bread and butter's quite chill. It's quite good for prices as well. Glasgow
we're,
can be a
we're
bit-
talking clubs.
We should go to the
Hell,
what's the
hell,
mad?
the garage, the garage.
What's the mad? See the shot? Oh, the shot.
Oh,
uh,
the wee
there's,
the
there's a
spinner.
shop bar, isn't there?
spinner. What's that called?
I don't know what it's called, but I know.
It's called something
It
like.
actually is.
I know
a
there's
spinner.
a shop bar. What's it called? Is it
It's-
like Tingle or something?
I
Or-
think
It's got like a
that-
bunch
yeah,
of
that's
shite
it.
shots on it, but
Well, I don't know if they're shite, but
I think they do have some rotten bogging
This
things
is
in it.
Jack
Right,
who's
aye.
been complaining about Sambuca shot, is saying we should go
Aye,
to
that's
a
just a shot bar.
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I think theirs would be better than that thing, man. They'll have it like
No
mixed
way,
in.
mate.
Think so?
Mate,
But
their
it's
shots.
still going to be alcohol. It's
Aye,
shots.
Aye, alcohol's shite either
Hold
way,
on,
mate. There's fucking.
You should put in the comments if you've been to Tingle and tell us what your favourite shot is, and if it's better than a straight shot of Sambuca.
I actually saw a thing during the week. It was Bambino Becky, if you're aware. Yeah, she put out a tier list. She made
Aye.
a tier list of beers, and I was
Is that a good
severely
tier list?
no, I was severely disappointed in our choices.
Shocking.
Severely disappointed. I can't remember what it was, but Guinness was at the bottom. Guinness was at the bottom,
see, but-
and I
see-
think it's because she spent too much time in London.
That's true. No, but it's,
I think you can get a good Guinness in London.
me and Ross talked about this about Guinness pints, like how you'd have to go to a proper place to get them properly poured because everywhere else, like here or like London or England, they don't pour them properly.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can get them poured like all right though. You can get them poured all right, but some people, I don't know how they manage it. Just have them like with like no head on them or like
Did I not?
all head on them. We talked about
Yeah.
this in a previous episode on
Yeah,
a
we did.
previous podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it is. There's a certain Jack's not going to be in the seat by the end of
I'll
this.
just be slouched down.
He'll just be
Aw.
like falling off onto the floor.
Actually, man.
Lights go with him. Mic goes with him. whole
Shit.
set. They just like
Just everything breaks.
that's
mate.
the outro to this podcast. Is just like the whole set comes flying down in the laptops.
The
and
camera
that.
just freezes.
But no, I was saying that. Remember, I told you that it takes like to properly pour a pint of Guinness, it's 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, because it's all about angles and shit.
It's all about the angle and like how you know what I mean. Like remember I told you about the American woman that people were complaining about her?
Yeah, I think there was a TikTok thing though with that where they were actually just taking the piss out of her though.
Did you not say there was a guy who reviews them?
Oh no, there's an account that's shit London Guinness because he's an Irish guy.
Good idea, but
He's an Irish guy who moved to London and said he couldn't get a good pint of Guinness, so he just started reviewing them. And then there's places that will like say to him, "Oh, come to our pub, we'll give you a free Guinness and stuff." And so he goes, and they're like, "Oh, you can't say it was shit though because it was." We gave it to you for free, and he was like, "Well, it's fucking shit, mate." Like, he's exposed DMs before and stuff between like the pub owners and whatever.
That's so funny, mate. He probably barred from like so many.
Imagine asking a guy to come and review your Guinness and then serving him a bad Guinness.
that's shit. Because if you're doing that, surely if they know he's coming to do the review, they're gonna make it fucking top notch, mate.
You know what's shit about though, because think about it. See if he's Irish, he also knows what a proper Guinness is, mate. Like maybe so, like think he probably has to go to Ireland to get a unless also here it's quite rare to get a good like pub that probably does it properly. I mean, and imagine if they did do it here, they're probably Irish. You know,
that's what's the Irish equivalent? Shit, Dublin tenants.
Aye.
I know.
It's like, I just wanted my fucking tinny, man.
That's like me and Lev were saying we're not really beer people. Like I like one beer. Man.
Yeah, I can
drink
take
a
or leave beer,
but
I don't know.
I'll drink beer if that's like the drink of choice for the group I'm with. See if everyone else is getting beers, I'll go beers because
if I got offered that, I'd drink it, but I wouldn't like go out my way to order one.
But if I'm going out drinking, I'm not going to drink beers because I just feel like I just feel gouged after it.
No,
I don't know, man. It's just I don't mind beer, but it's like
I don't know.
It's all right, but it's kind of it's like I'll have like one or two.
Yeah,
but like
not your whole night,
like
just all beer. Like.
See if the entire evening is just like it's that we'll have one or two beers, have a sit down. Then I'll have beer, but it's just like
there is people who just beer. That's it for the whole. There's no like
experimenting, fucking virgins.
No experimenting in the lab, man. No,
fucking vanilla caucus, man.
Americans, but they're quite like they like their beer. Like just
Americans, mate. No. Americans are shite with their alcohol.
Yeah, Americans have like one Budweiser and they're like,
nah, mate, you can't argue that.
I think so, man.
Nah, mate, 100%.
Some of them are quite good, I'd say.
I mean, some of them are alkies, yeah. But
some of them. But see, when you think about like American like nights out, mate, or not nights out.
When you compare an American house party, to a Scottish gaff,
mate, fucking getting outdone.
The difference, like they're like 21. They're like, oh my god, I can legally drink my beer now.
I feel
they've got the shitty.
I don't even know what beer tastes like.
Yeah,
and there's like some wee 13-year-old for fucking Gibbs Hill. And he's like, I'm fucking 2 bottles of Bucky Deep, mate, and I'm not even feeling it.
No, exactly.
I feel the difference is fucking gear, probably. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
nah.
No, because I mean...
The alcohol difference is, I'm pretty sure that is a thing, but it's like their house parties
I've never taken anything in my life, gear-wise.
What do Americans actually drink, though? Like,
Bud Light, mate. It's like... Nah, it is, but it's just like...
It's just your typical fucking...
Bud Light.
No, it's like... It's like
they just
whiskey
drink
and
beer,
that, it's like if they're going hard, but
red Solo cup where we fucking 3%.
Why do they do that?
But no, it's funny though.
Why?
You know the drink that's here, like Mad Dog, that actually is American, isn't it?
I mean, they sell it in America as well. It is like an American.
Well, Buckfast isn't not English. I'm sure Buckfast Abbey is in England.
Aye.
But we only drink it in Scotland.
Aye,
because it tastes shit.
Who actually drinks it anywhere else? I've never seen it anywhere else.
Fucking El Dorado.
Bucky, mate. Even when I went to England, mate, you go into a shop, you would not see a bottle of Bucky, but you come up here, man, it is somewhere. You'll see it. It's sitting staring.
Oh no, I mean, I saw a photo. See, there was the G20 last year. It was like the pure environmental thing up in Glasgow, and I saw somebody on Twitter put a photo up of like a shop window, and they were selling like a small bottle of Bucky for like $5 or something like that.
Oh.
They pure bumped the prices up for like tourists and whatever. It's like, oh yeah, proper Scottish taste.
It's such a smart idea, but
it's good, isn't it?
Like, I'll do that.
People will, but I mean, as well though, I don't actually know how. Like, say if you were to look up, what's traditionally Scottish? I don't even know if Bucky's up there.
Nah, must be, mate.
No, it is, man. Mate,
that must be number one.
Think about Lewis Capaldi, mate. Lewis Capaldi went up to
Iron Brew's number one.
Okay, well, alcohol drink. But
I mean, alcohol drink, yeah.
No, mate, no, definitely.
Oh, well, it's Scotch whiskey.
Lewis Capaldi went on stage at the awards,
mate.
With
a bottle of Bucky, mate.
You know what I mean?
It's funny as fuck.
Out of all the drinks you could have had,
that's what I mean. I feel like for tourists, they won't know about it. But for Scottish people, it's just like a joke. It's like this is the ongoing joke. It's like, oh yeah, fucking Bucky, mate.
Yeah, I've had Bucky like a couple of times, and it's just.
think I've had it like once.
You know, there's a sister to it. You know the the
El
LD,
Dorado.
LD, mate.
LD.
That's what people call it.
bro.
LD.
Fucking
man.
L.
That was like a sweeter version of it. That was
Aye.
that was tolerable, but I feel like Bucky, man, it's just.
I mean, Bucky doesn't taste nice, mate. Like, see, if
No, it doesn't
people that
taste
say they like to taste a Bucky, they just
It
don't.
tastes like syrup to me, mate.
They just,
Syrup.
No,
Syrupy
because syrup
alcohol.
tastes nice.
it just tastes of fucking wine pretty
Aye, but
much.
it's
But,
just sy-
like,
imagine like syrup be like an alcohol
bucket in my
wonderland.
pancakes.
but even like wine, mate, I couldn't drink
You never
wine.
know, man. You've got some mental cunts out there.
I did see a video. I think it was like a Vice thing of they were like, "Oh right, what would we do in Glasgow?" Our Vice cameras, and they found
Aye.
some guy that was making Bucky ice cream.
Bucky ice cream. I'd probably
Bucky
try
ice
that.
cream.
no.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a place in Largs. We ended up speaking about Largs in the last episode. Shout out Largs again.
Yeah, no.
Just
We said there was fuck all to do in Largs, but this is if you're in Largs, this is what to do.
It's like
Oh, right, we didn't mean it.
it's like a distract, man.
There's a place in Largs. I mean, they've got about 5 places, but they've got one big place, and they
Fucking
do ice
dumb,
cream.
They
do ice cream. Nardini's.
Nardini's.
I've only had
mate.
Nardini's like once or twice.
I've got yeah,
They
sorry about that.
did well. I don't know if I've not been to Nardini's in years because
Yeah.
pandemic and shit. But like, they used to do an iron brew ice cream, and it was so good. They had Alexa's shouting at me. I think that was Alexa pinging.
Who knows
Yeah,
what it
Alex,
was.
no. But no,
Voices.
they did like an iron brew sorbet, which was shit,
Aye.
right?
What?
And in the big shop with the restaurants and that in it. You know, when you come in to Largs, you drive into Largs, and it's on
The
left.
left hand
On
side.
left-hand
But
side.
they've got like other like ones. So see the one next to the ferries, you could get iron brew like actual ice cream out of there, and it was so good.
That does
No,
sound
no, I got it from the restaurant. That's Nardini's. I got the iron brew. Like, it came in like the.
good. A wee bowl.
They might have changed
Edible.
it. It might just be like whenever I've been there, they've not had it.
This is years ago. I don't know. I haven't been in since
Yeah,
then.
no,
but
no,
and
not been
then
donkeys.
because I remember somebody got it was like mango ice cream. It was really refreshing.
Because they've got like
Fuck.
4 million
Oh,
fucking
I don't know.
varieties in there. They've got
No,
a
no.
whole like 2-bar
They-
thing. You could be in Italy.
I'm not gonna lie, but the iron brew is quite good. Like I was like, it was orange.
that sounds
I
nice.
made. I think were we talking about this last week as well? We were talking about a fucking ice cream maker.
Yeah,
you said
we're
you
talking
bought-
about the fucking.
You always
caviar.
get into
Aye.
fucking ice cream.
You said you bought one, innit?
Well, no, somebody got me
Aye.
one as a birthday present. So I was like experimenting with it. And one thing I did try because I was inspired by the iron brew one, I made a Dr. Pepper ice cream.
Sorry, but I was just high
Oh.
pointing that out, man. So.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. We will be right back.
Yeah, we're back. And we're back into
We're
the
back.
podcast again.
We're back. I could knock the toilet paper off the table actually.
Oh yeah, that's true. Aye. We had some Pepe's chicken wings.
We had some hot, spicy wings.
Mate, they're hot by the way.
They are hot.
In
They're
the
not. No, they're not that hot.
I'm
man.
burning
They're,
them.
no, they're
Right now.
they're not like the hottest thing I've ever had, but they're
They're
hot.
hot, they
They're
are hot.
hotter than I would get out of somewhere like that because
They're not-
I want to enjoy my food.
Nah. See, people say that. Spice has flavour. See
Yeah, spice has flavour to a point,
Nah, they have good.
and
nah,
then
nah,
it's
nah.
just pain.
No,
I
no,
can
no,
see
no,
the
no.
extreme wings from Pepe's.
Cheers.
I always usually get them. No, seriously, I've been
You-
getting them
you
for like a
actually
year.
get the spicy
Seriously,
ones?
no, I'm being serious. But like, they actually taste so fucking much better than extra hot and hot. Swear to God.
See, I told you about that. I think in the last podcast. See, as things start cut this, like if it's the remember
Schofield.
the Schofield, right?
Schofield,
get-
the Philip
when-
Schofield scale.
The Philip Schofield scale.
I was mentioning to them boys, right? We should comment by the way if we should do this, right? But I said we should do like the one chip challenge, which is the one where you have
No.
the
Don't
wee
even bring this up.
the wee Dorito, right? No, listen. And it apparently it's like
I'd do that.
it's like 1 million
do
Scovilles, right, or something like that. It's something ridiculous, right? But I think it's like we could do that and do the podcast. But like right now, I've tasted
We
them.
need to do it halfway through a podcast because otherwise
no,
it would
no,
just be an
no,
hour and a
aye.
half of us panting and drinking
Die.
milk
No,
and
no,
dying.
I we'll probably do it towards the 50-minute mark, so it's like you get an extra 30 minutes, whatever.
But do you know what would be a good solution
Mm.
for our problems with our mouth right now because it's too spicy?
Some sambuca and
blow-
some shots.
Some ice cream.
A blowjob? No. What?
Some ice cream, which brings me back to my story, which I was rudely cut off with. It's not even that interesting story. I made Dr. Pepper ice cream.
Dr. Pepper?
That sounds
Dr.
class.
Pepper ice
That
cream,
does sound quite good.
and it was very good. But I had to pure like do shit to the Dr. Pepper. I looked it up. You have to pure like put it in a pot and like evaporate the water out of it.
What?
So you just get like a more pure Dr. Pepper.
Sounds like a
like
chemistry
syrup.
experiment. Oh, what?
You get like it becomes like Dr. Pepper syrup, and then you pour that syrup into the ice cream mix.
I can't believe he's just done that. I seen him doing that, and I was like, you.
I watched him
mate.
clog, man. It was just the depression went through you, man.
Ah,
Num num num.
yeah, I'm
Did you take the Disarm shot already?
Yes.
Fucking hell, mate. He's rapid.
Rapid Vienna.
Mate, I'm like looking up the fucking remains
Yeah.
of like 2 weeks old, man.
No, that was literally my story. I wanted to tell. It was me talking, me making.
no, sorry. So
Dr.
how
Pepper
you
ice
said
cream.
you had to turn it into like syrup?
Yeah, you basically like just because we're talking about kitchen and shit earlier, but no, like you basically had to pour like a bottle of Dr. Pepper into a pan and
Mm.
leave it to like like all the water to evaporate out of it into steam, and it became like a pure, just like syrupy Dr. Pepper. I probably would have tasted amazing, by the way. Like if you'd just had it itself.
Maybe she makes some. We'll bring it on the podcast and review it.
I've not used the
the
ice cream machine in about 2 years.
Get it going again, man.
Maybe
it'll be like covered in dust and
you
shit.
should set up a meeting with like
ice cream,
the board or the Esplanade as we're talking about
ice cream.
Imagine that. Right, boys, I got some ice cream for you
guys. Coming to you today.
Oh, here you go.
Coming to you today. A brand new ice cream, never been tried before on the market. And then they shut me down immediately. Dragon's Den.
I'm
out.
I love you.
I'm out. You're a wanker. I'm out.
See the people.
Your business plans are right, but you're a wanker.
Yeah, literally, that's how they add it. So I'm out. I love your idea, but fuck you.
I don't think I've ever watched a full Dragon's Den episode.
No, never. I only see
I feel like I've just seen like clips of it. Yeah,
I'm the same.
Like I've walked by and it's on the TV.
But they still is it still on?
I think they still bring it back every once in a while.
What's the guy with the blue suit on? He's the guy. His name
something Ballantyne or something.
Duncan Bannatyne's a Scottish guy.
Aye.
What?
That's the only guy I remember.
Wait, he's Scottish?
Yeah.
Duncan Bannatyne.
The pure entrepreneur guy.
Out.
I only know that from Adwin.
What, the guy with the he's always got the blue suit
I don't know.
He's got black hair, kind of like swift black.
Is that an older guy?
He's in his like 40s, late 40s, 50s.
Because you get the older woman, you get the...
Looks like a custard cream man.
Yeah, you get Deborah Meaden. Do you see Deborah Meaden looks like a custard cream?
What the fuck's that?
Oh my god.
No, right. You got her, sorry. Anyway,
how do you look like a biscuit?
You've... so you got her, and then you've got the...
We're past the halfway
you've
point.
Got the guy with
we had the break, and now it's just gone to shit, guys.
You've got the guy with the glasses. He's... I don't know what... yeah, I don't know who he is. And then we get the older woman who looks a bit...
No, the thing is they changed the lineup. So if there is newer series... Honestly.
Fuck's sake, man.
Right, and we've got her, and then we've got... Who else we got?
Duncan.
Duncan
Bannatyne, man.
Oh, who's
Wait, so is it Duncan?
It probably is.
Wait, who?
Duncan,
Peter. Is it Peter?
Peter.
Who the fuck's Peter, man?
He's into it. What is he into? I don't know.
What's he into?
He's into hentai. What do you mean? What's he into?
What's he into?
He's business wise, but he likes like certain. They all have like, because the guy with the glasses into like, he's got the tech industry. The woman's got the kind of like the. She's got
the
like,
biscuit industry.
No, she's got like the beauty, like the makeup and the. I know it sounds heavy.
You see, the thing is, because I don't know, it just sounds like you're just assuming.
No. That's what they're like, because seeing you go present a job thing, or not a job,
a pitch.
A pitch to them.
Business pitch.
Like they're obviously like, see if it's they're getting into like, if they got a tech app or thing, they're probably looking to go for the guy who's got the tech. Like
I think the thing is they're all business savvy, so technically they could all invest in it if they think it's good.
They've all got specialities. So that guy with the tech would be able to like have connections that people could develop like an app and that.
Did you ever watch The Apprentice?
Not really, man.
No, I didn't. No. I was watching stuff like
I'll not bring it up then.
Storage, like Storage Wars and like what's that TV show?
Storage Wars.
How have we gone from The Apprentice to Storage Wars?
It's a TV show.
No, but
then you get
fucking Storage
Wars. You
Wars.
never watched Flog It?
That is like the polar opposite. That's like right. Storage Wars is like the American Flog It.
No, like you know, see about it's like they put like this mad
or
old
the British Storage Wars. No, is it Storage Wars? Yeah, American Flog It.
They put this mad old thing they found in our loft and go.
No, that's Antiques Roadshow.
No, but no,
Flog It's the same thing, but they take it to auction after.
Yeah. So Flog It's where like they'll take this mad old vase that they found and it's from 1872 and go.
Vase? Hold on. Pause the show, right?
I say vase.
What?
You just called it a vase, and you're talking about American shows.
Aye.
What?
It's a vase.
It is a vase.
Vase, mate. Who cares, right?
I care.
That's a big topic.
Change it from vase. It can be a watch, mate, or like
a pot. A pot
or
of flowers.
some old World War II lighters or something, right? They could be
a bouquet of flowers.
It could be in, but they'll go like, oh, this. I think this is worth something, and then the guy goes like, right,
20 quid then.
I'll give you 20 quid for it, and they go, well, that's not what I'm expecting, and then they start just putting all the 20s down like that, and then if they say no to it in the end, it goes to auction.
I know. Do you know what it's like? It's more like Pawn Stars.
Oh wait, the
Pawn
American
Stars.
One. I love that.
It's a Las Vegas pawn shop. Like so, like people just bring in their old shit.
Had too many wings.
It's like, oh yeah, this is actually the guitar that Jimi Hendrix used at Woodstock.
It's just fake.
And-
It's just
And
fake.
then they get like, it's like, well, I've actually got a friend that's an expert in this, so I'll bring him down. It's like, oh yeah, cool, mate.
Mate, that's like half the show. I need to bring this guy down who's an expert. It's like, mate, you should be the fucking expert by now,
Yeah,
man.
he genuinely just gets all his mates to reference everything. It's like, oh yeah, this would be pretty cool if it's real, but I don't know, so I've got my friend to come down from the museum.
And the guy goes like, well, this is actually worth in the 30 to 50 grand region. And then the guy's
He definitely pays off his mates though. Definitely what?
Hey,
What's his name? Rick.
Like, see, you had something to sell for 100 grand. You'd
He
probably,
definitely pays his mates. He goes, right, going to value this at like £2.
I like, no, like,
Well,
yeah,
this
but-
was actually played by Jimi Hendrix, but it wasn't played at Woodstock, so it's probably
Aye.
in the region of
$100
$100 to $200.
I know. Actually, you know Dana White from the UFC. He bought stuff from them. Actually, I think it was like these
I
old-
think no, but because you always see when it's on the shows on, they're like stores pure full.
It's in Vegas, isn't it? Las
Yes,
Vegas.
it's in Vegas, so there's people come in like obviously
Celebrities
because they're
and
like,
that.
oh shit, porn star,
Porn stars.
Pawn Stars. That's the name of the show.
Pawn
I just hit I said because I hit my mic like that.
Backhanded.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Work.
Yeah, no,
Listen.
yours is tightened. Mine isn't.
Tightened.
fuck's sake.
Tightened.
Uh,
What a wee tissue. Mate, my nose.
Ole!
Oh,
Ole!
here's some halftime
Right, what
entertainment for you.
what have we just went into then? It was all normal, now we're just turned into a fucking...
You like
strip
what
club,
you
mate.
see?
Right. Mate, getting them at
Yeah.
It's actually stuck
you
in
know
my
silent.
hand.
You know Silence of the Lambs. Did it? He's done that. Oh no, wait.
Never watched it.
No wait.
I've never watched
We
it,
have
to be
watched
fair.
it.
I've not.
Buffalo Bill.
Never seen it.
Hannibal-
I'm being serious. I know what it's about though.
Hannibal Lecter. We
Never
watched
seen
it.
Yeah, no,
mate.
I know.
I didn't watch it. I've never watched it, mate.
The one with Hannibal Lecter. In it.
I know
Never
the
watched
scenes
the
from it. It was
Remember, I tried to make a
he
joke.
does that with his tongue.
Hello, Maurice.
Mate, that sounded like you just broke
Yeah,
them
no, it did,
fucking
didn't
things,
it?
man.
You broke your
It
neck.
pretty snapped though. I was just like trying to pull it apart.
That sounded deadly, man.
Hey boys, I wanted to get into the Would You Rather section.
Oh, it's exciting, isn't it?
Would you,
Oh,
you
time
know,
to get
Would you
ducked.
rather? Have you got some prepared?
Yeah, I've got some on this phone
You
right
got some
now.
prepared, right?
Right,
Fuck,
so
you know when when you're timing up, but it's gonna be fucking ridiculous what's about to be said, man.
I mean, it's not gonna be that bad, right?
Go
so,
on.
if everyone would like to join in the comment section below and just tell us what
No, in fact,
what would you rather?
No, fuck that.
What? Oh,
Give us a would you rather.
that as well.
Give us a would you rather for next week.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yes.
see?
I got you. Okay,
Smart.
so let's
And then also tell us what your answer would be.
let's start off with the
Like-
first one, right?
So
So,
like
Why?
priority, give us something to talk
alright,
about.
so I'll ask everybody, and we'll all give our piece.
Okay,
All right. So that's
okay.
what we'll do. So we'll start off with Laird and me.
Ah,
Pieces and
I'm
jam.
first.
So the first one is the would you rather.
Okay.
Is would you rather chew your toenails off or
Mhm.
someone else's fingernails? On you, right, Laird? On you go, son.
That's a fucking difficult one, man.
So would you rather, just to say it again, would you rather chew your toenails off down below
That's not.
or someone else's
pretty easy.
fingernails? Now,
Completely off.
yeah. So you need to chew them off like you would bite them and that.
I know this person.
No, well it could be maybe.
Nah, and I'm chewing their fucking toenails off or
No, no,
fingernails
no.
off.
Wait, no,
So
wait.
you-
So you wanted like. Oh,
You wouldn't chew your
okay,
own?
I'll give us your answer first.
No,
then your
because-
reasoning.
Right, I probably wouldn't because it hurts so fucking bad. Think about it. If you're chewing your fucking whole toenails off, mate, completely, so it's just skin, that's gonna hurt, mate. You gotta do it to fucking 10 toenails, mate. That's deadly.
Toes.
10 toes. Aye, I'm fucking biting someone else's
Yeah, we've
fucking
got
fingernails.
shots sitting here
Fingernails.
by the way.
I know, no.
I'd
We'll do
join
them
mine
after.
as
We'll
Oh,
do
you do
them.
yours right.
We'll do them. Oh, you can do yours now.
Aye, he's waiting.
I'd probably. Let me see. So, thing is, you don't know where people's fingernails have been. You know,
That's
what I
my
mean?
thing.
Mate, I don't know where my toes have
Somebody
been.
could have been. Somebody could
No, I
be.
mean-
What do you mean you don't know where your toes have been?
I thought I sounded a bit bad.
Somebody coming up to
I
get nae good. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you're gonna have to do both or nail like that.
Up to nay good.
toes.
What's a nay good suggest? What?
Maybe
It's
it's
like
Aye.
under their fingernails.
What do you think the right hand's been doing?
Whoa.
Right.
It's
so
just
then,
went a bit
I was
down
thinking
now,
you
then.
were going like even more serious than that. I didn't think you meant
Or
they
somebody-
managed to get spunk in their fingernails.
no.
It
Well,
was just to get down
let's
that route.
assume that they shower on the daily.
Alright, okay. Well, let's just say they're clean.
mean?
They're sure, right.
Or, you know what I mean? They
I know.
shower.
I'm probably. I'm.
No, let's not assume they shower on the daily.
Why?
I true. 'Cause
I
you're
shower
not
on the
gonna know.
daily. I still get manky fingernails.
Well, no,
occasionally.
same, but like, you know what I mean, man?
What if you're like walking a dog and you need to pick up a
Like,
big.
fuck it, I'm biting
Yeah,
someone else's.
he
I don't
picks
want
up- he
no
picks up
toenails,
a-
mate, alright?
No, Joey does. He picks up his dog's jobby and his, you know, like, or to know, no, in fact, a better one.
What?
He's wiping his arse. He's wiping his arse, and the finger broke through the toilet roll.
Oh no.
That is That was bad.
That's under
I'm not
there.
gonna lie.
Because he couldn't get it. He didn't do a proper wash of his
That,
hands.
that was not what we started with, alright?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with the toenails. I think.
You don't know who. I'm going toenails.
What's
It's
my
my
own?
toenails.
Aye, my toenails.
It's my toenails. I'll bite my toenails.
Right,
off.
don't look at me like I'm a fucking weirdo, cunt, man.
You want jobby fingers?
Right.
Right, we didn't. That was not the fucking original
Right,
fucking
so we've
question.
got-
You didn't think of
Finger,
it.
we've got
Nah.
fingernails and two toenails.
You altered the fucking question afterwards.
It should be free toenails.
Right,
It should
boys.
be free toenails.
On to the next one anyway.
Alright,
So
okay.
next one, right? Would you rather get a tattoo or a lip piercing?
A tattoo, mate.
Tattoo.
Now the tattoo can be anywhere.
That's easy, mate.
Tattoo.
A tattoo,
See, even
mate.
if I didn't want a tattoo, you could get like a tattoo of like a full stop on your fucking toe.
I like one.
And it's just
dot.
like one wee dot and it just looks like a mole.
Let's make it. Has to be a proper like.
I'd probably get a tattoo anyway.
Aye, exactly. I just get a tattoo.
So, right, let's make it even more interesting. You don't pick the tattoo. It's changed.
See, no, but that's
It's changed
see,
it
this is
now, isn't
bullshit.
it?
But you
But
can't like
I
just
think
start
you can-
changing it up, mate.
No, mate, because
But,
it doesn't.
right,
It doesn't
but no,
Nah,
can
mate.
you at least pick where the tattoo is though?
right. So how about this? Use
Easy, mate. My arse
the
cheek.
person.
Let's be honest, mate.
Easy.
Well, think about it.
That was
Think
too
about it.
quick.
No. That's the easiest fucking option. Where? Think, do you want it to be in a fucking other place?
On the gooch. I want to
That's-
feel
mate,
the burn.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it
I
does.
was gonna,
It
I was
sounds
gonna,
like the worst experience.
I was gonna make a joke when he said that on the ball.
What are you gonna say?
No, I was just.
Fucking say. What are you gonna say?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna say it.
Say it. You've got to say it now.
No,
Aye,
no,
don't
no,
say
You've
no.
got to say it now.
You can't do that and then not do it.
No,
Come on.
no, I
We,
can't.
we
I
made
can't.
him keep the sugar thing in last week. You've got to say
Aye,
it
come
now.
on.
No.
If it's bad, we can cut
How?
it out. If it's bad,
No,
we
If
can
it's
cut
bad,
it
we can cut it out.
No, it's fine.
Fuck.
out. Okay.
Continuing on. So, aye. So you pick where the
Fuck.
you
No,
pick
you
you
can't
pick
do that.
you pick the
No, you
location.
need to do it. No. Now you need to do it.
You pick the location of the tattoo, but the person picks what the actual content of the tattoo is.
Okay. Tattoo.
Okay, where you going then?
Bottom of my foot.
On your foot.
Fuck,
And it's
that's
just going to say Andy.
Andy.
It's a smart one.
What'd you pick?
I'm still gonna say my arse cheek, mate.
Yeah, straight right.
Probably.
What are you going to put? A wee arrow saying aim here.
Yeah. Insert here.
That was the content of the
Insert
my
coin
joke
here.
that I had in my
In
head.
here.
Aim here.
That wasn't a bad
That's
joke at
not
all.
bad.
Why did you not want to do that?
That wasn't it. No,
No,
Oh,
say it
okay.
then. No, but say it. It's funny.
no.
It's funny.
No, sorry.
He
Think
can, tell us,
about it.
he can tell us at the afters.
Right,
People are
well,
gonna be disappointed,
Patreon
mate.
after
People are gonna be
podcast
disappointed.
session. No.
oh man, okay. I'm just
Fuck's
looking at
sake.
I'm looking at the next option. So
No, I
be
think
disappointed.
though, right? Because realistically, a lip piercing, you know what it's going to be and you know what it's going to be.
Aye, fuck that, man.
And it just, no.
Nah.
But a tattoo, even if you don't get to pick it, you know, like if you can pick the location at least, still better.
That's a good one. So next, would you
'Cause you
rather?
can cover it up. You can't cover up your lips and then you can't speak to anyone.
The next
Mask,
one. The
maybe?
next one is: would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
Hands for feet.
Hands for feet, aye.
Hands. So you
Wait,
don't.
wait. Actually,
No.
Monkey.
yes, because you're a monkey.
Monkey.
A monkey can fucking climb and fucking
Opposable
swing.
That's for opposable
Boys,
for
Aye,
boys,
mate.
like, you're not.
Easy.
You're not a monkey though.
But I would become.
I would become a
I
monkey.
just need
aye.
a tail.
What do you say?
Anyway, so if you have hands for feet, so that means your feet are on your hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you can't never pick up in again, really, can you? You can like maybe grasp something.
Still could.
Yeah, if
I
you
can
ha-
pick
if-
up shit
no,
with my
if-
feet.
If you get feet for hands,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
you can't do fuck all.
But if you have
You can
hands for
kick
feet,
somebody with your hand.
Wait.
that's
So
it.
what's the argument here then?
no, because if you have hands for feet, it means you can walk like that, can you?
No. But you said nah.
What?
But you just reversed that completely because you were like, if you have hands for feet, but then you
Yeah,
have
you
feet for
basically
hands.
you made another argument.
But then it's like if I say, oh, okay, no, I'll say that
No,
option.
I thought
You
you-
then said
I
if
thought
that's
you
the
s-
option, then that means
no,
your hands are
we
now
want
feet.
we want hands for feet.
Ah, right,
But I
right,
still
right,
keep
Feet
the
are gonna
hands.
become hands.
Aye.
Right. That's fine. That's fine.
That seems too obvious. That's an obvious one.
Aye,
I
easy.
know,
Because then I can
aye,
just
aye.
swing around the fucking cunt.
Because then I
You know
can
what I mean?
grab onto shit with my feet,
Exactly.
and I
Right.
can still have my arms. I could climb walls like Spider-Man. If I
No,
could
you could.
climb poles.
You could.
Wait, hold
Easy.
on, I'll
I
have
can't climb poles right now, but I could. Because I could
know.
just walk up it. I could like,
Problem solved.
with my feet, and then I can do that.
Oh, here we go.
I used to do
right.
that on those doors
Yeah.
right there. I used to like climb up the
Oh
side.
yeah, no, I did that. I remember doing
Here's
that.
your-
So
right,
you'd like put your hands. and
we'll have one.
Spider-Man
We'll
up.
have one more. Would you rather? Okay.
One more.
It needs to be a good
Well,
one. Make it a good
We'll
one.
do more if you want, but
You can join us.
Make it a good one.
It
Needs to be a good one.
would you rather eat animal brains or the
Indiana
intestines?
Jones. Intestines, haggis, yes.
That's quite easy for us.
We
isn't
do
it?
that. We do that. That's
Aye,
for
that's-
fucking Americans and their weak fucking
Bro.
To be fair,
stomachs.
but like everyone goes,
Up
oh,
the
What
haggis.
do you think? What do you think brain tastes like? Actually, but
Wait, I told you about this. Remember? So see, apparently, if you eat brains of pretty much any animal, your brain actually starts to
you absorb their
deteriorate.
intelligence.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because apparently the other like beings' brains are bad for you because it's like it deteriorates your brain. It causes like dementia and stuff
But
like that.
is that not the thing though, where they say like rich people? There's like a theory that they're taking like young people's blood to live like longer, or
Wait,
something
is
like
that-
that.
Is
There's
that
like
what the
some-
human trafficking shit's for?
No,
Because
I don't know.
the
I
mad,
mean,
like, see
human
the-
trafficking is probably for
nah,
something else.
see like
but
the Ellen DeGeneres thing where it's like she supposedly fucking has children in closets and shit.
I didn't know about that. I thought she just abused her crew members. I
No,
didn't
no,
think she
there
had
was like
children in
no,
closets.
remember the whole theory where it was like they had a certain nickname under this like mad black dark web like website, and even like it was like Tom Hanks, Ellen DeGeneres and stuff. But it was like supposedly they done like human trafficking of like children in cupboards and stuff.
I just heard it.
You
was the
know,
Queen.
there was a guy that killed.
That's
There was a guy who like exposed a lot of stuff in Hollywood, and then apparently he got killed.
Oh yeah, I mean everyone that exposes anything in Hollywood
Yeah, no, it's
gets
mental.
fucking killed.
Maybe-
Aye, exactly.
So
Easy,
I'm
easily.
going to go for the 18 plus ones
Okay,
apparently,
okay.
so we'll get a wee bit
Oh,
more.
no.
Yes, getting risky. Would you rather have your cock chopped or your balls?
Right,
It's
here we
probably,
go,
it's probably
boys.
gonna be worse than that.
Would,
in all
would you
honesty.
rather swallow or spit or swallow, whatever way you want to put it?
Well,
Hit me.
as an experience, no.
Exposed.
Aye, see, this is went a bit downhill.
Well, spit.
Use asked for it.
Probably spit,
Spit.
mate. I don't think I'd want to swallow, mate. What you saying?
Better swallow, Jack.
Aye, he's now
You love
thinking
it.
about
You
it.
love a wee
Well,
Aye,
let's,
you
think
do
about,
it.
let's look at the pros and cons, right? If you
Aye, because it's healthy for you.
no, listen,
Actually,
listen,
there's a
listen,
lot of
listen,
protein
mate,
in
right?
spunk.
Aye, so I'm
Right,
gonna
now
fucking
listen,
swallow
so if
it.
you spit it, mate, it's going to make a mess in it.
No, mate, I'm spitting in the sink.
I don't,
What do you mean? I'm not gonna
So
spit it in
wait,
the floor.
so you're going to go from the bedroom all the way
Aye.
to the kitchen?
just spit
You think
it
I'm just
back.
gonna go
I'll
like
just-
Mate, he's like,
I'll just spit it on them.
boys, I've got a bit of spunk in my mouth.
Mate, if it's in my
you
mouth,
just
mate.
fucking spunked in my mouth.
No. If it's in my mouth, mate, I
Dick.
can make it to my fucking toilet.
You know what, I'll go spit as well. I'm going to spit it back in there.
You
now.
could make it to your toilet. You couldn't make it
That's
to
kinda
your
sexy,
toilet
mate.
I'll
a
spit
few
it.
weeks ago.
I'll spit it in their mouth. So
Aye.
right.
No,
Anyway,
but he's just said he could make it to the toilet, but he couldn't make it to the toilet on Sambuca. That's how his DX race
Oh,
got covered in
no.
sick.
yeah, right.
Fuck's sake.
Here's another one, right? So, would you rather be dominant or be dominated?
I don't think these are good. Hold on, I'm
Right,
getting,
you
I'm
gotta,
getting
like-
some controversial
They're
ones.
18 plus, mate. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
they're just sexy. That's it. I'm
I
getting.
don't know. I feel like both could be sexy either way. You know what I mean?
All right. Here about, would you rather give up sex or give up food? Well, if you give up food, but you're gonna die, you know. So
Yeah, exactly.
not a good
Well,
question.
aye. Wait.
I
Actually,
live on a diet. Of
actually, that doesn't
pussy.
make any sense.
Yeah, like realistically, give up sex and just wank.
Mm.
And then you can still eat. Problem fucking
And if you
solved, mate.
want kids, just fucking stick it into like a
Go to a fucking
IV
doctor.
unit. Yeah, just like have your sperm frozen.
Exactly, mate.
God, man,
Mate, Jack, you still not drank that?
has it been there the whole time?
It's been there for the past 20 minutes, mate.
Oh. Oh no, Mrs.
Right, here we go.
Right, on you go, Jason. You give us some good ones.
This is the 10 most controversial would you rather questions.
Wait, controversial. Jeez, oh.
They're shit. They're all shit. Oh, okay. This one touching on the hands and feet one. I think this is an upgrade. Would you rather have toes for fingers or fingers for toes?
Wait.
Toes for fingers or fingers for... It got to be fingers
Fingers
for
for
toes,
toes, mate.
isn't it?
Because then it's a monkey situation
But
again.
the shoes.
Literally.
But the
No,
shoes.
but is that healthy though?
Mate,
To
I'll
be
get
like,
custom.
Can you
I'll get you
actually,
something.
No, see if we switch those muscles, right? Surely that wouldn't be healthy to have.
Because
in
you've still
between-
got a big fucking foot. You've still got a big fucking foot.
Mate, I
just
don't
with
want-
wee fingers
mate,
on the end.
I don't want toes as fingers, mate. What
Some
the
people
fuck am I
do
going to do
that.
him? You know what I mean? Like,
I know, you're
like what the fuck are you going to do him?
Aye, you're not going to be good
You're a
at
bit of
it.
shite.
Toe hands.
Pack me.
Fuck's
Martial
sake,
arts.
so, mate.
Oh, listen to that.
That's kind of bogging,
That's
man.
fucking bone on bone action.
Right, whatever-
Somebody's just
Whatever
spunked over that.
what's the other controversial ones you have?
Fuck's sake.
I don't know. These are kind of fish. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
Wait, so
Mate,
is it, say it
wait,
again?
wait.
Say it again?
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
100 duck-sized horses comes to stomp their fucking
Wait,
heads
wait.
in it.
I think it's got to be
Aye.
the horse-sized duck.
Aye. No, the other one.
Mate,
Nah,
the duck
fuck that,
would,
mate.
mate, the duck would mess you up, man.
No, if you've got but if
Nah, if it's a huge duck, like the size of it, the duck.
a duck the
Like
size of a
A
horse.
horse.
Nah, mate, fuck that.
That'll fuck you up.
Exactly.
That'll charge you,
yeah,
mate.
but 100.
Nah, but 100 little tiny ducks, mate.
No,
I'm just
it's
stabbing all
no,
the
no,
cunts,
it's
man.
not
it's
ducks, it's
100
horses.
Horses.
Aye, so I'm fucking standing all the
But
horses,
they're
mate.
tiny, mate. So you'd be like,
Nah, because think about it.
How small
horses,
do you think
no,
ducks
no,
are?
no,
It's
no,
not
no.
like a chick, it's a duck.
A duck's not that big.
Oh,
Yeah, but 100 of them?
He's got a point actually.
100
So you're saying like 100 swarming me?
like 100 at one time. It's not like you take one
Okay,
on at a
okay,
time.
okay.
It's
not
Then
like
I'm
they
doing the
go,
other
"Oh, I'll
one.
just
I'm
wait
doing
for
another
my
one.
mate to try
I'm doing
and-
another one. I'm doing the big duck.
Like, I'd just try and get on his back or something and fucking choke it out. I don't know.
Aye. Nah,
I've
I'd
never
start
choked
I'd
out
start
a duck
stabbing it in
before,
the
but-
fucking
I
stomach.
think he's been too
No.
confident how hard it is to choke out a duck, man. Like I don't know.
No, mate, think about it. 100 little fucking tiny horses, mate. Fucking
But they're not that
charging at you,
strong,
bro.
mate. I could lift them, just start throwing them about.
Nah, but you're overthinking 100 though.
100.
100's a lot,
100
mate.
is a lot. You got that point.
But also, like, how far do you reckon you could chuck a duck-sized horse?
Mate, easy.
So
I
you're
just
saying
grab
you
it and
start
fucking
throwing them?
launch it, mate.
Wait, so it's
Yeah, but you get like a 10 meters and it just gets
Can I
back
not
up and
just
runs at you.
outrun them?
can you not
The
just like,
horses,
do you get weapons? But you know, I mean, that's a good question. Do you get weapons?
you're already a
Oh,
weapon.
You're a
okay.
weapon, buddy.
You're a big
I don't know,
weapon.
mate. I mean,
I assume it's just melee.
a horse-sized duck.
Because if you get weapons, they get weapons.
Well,
To make it fair.
they can't. What weapons do they have?
And if you get an AR, they all get
Imagine
AR.
ducks just going like that. Hands up.
Fucking 100 fucking duck-sized horses with Uzis.
Oh, jeez, oh man. Oh, I'm getting a wee phone call.
Answer it live in the podcast. Go.
There we go.
Nah,
Go.
It's our first
go,
guest. It's our
go.
first guest.
maybe I should have
Do
actually.
it. Nah, do it.
Oh.
Do it. It'll be funny.
Let's
Jack,
just
this is a
hang
good
up. Yeah,
segment.
I'll phone back. Hold on, I'll phone back.
It was his girlfriend.
Oh,
it was-
yeah.
So when
Jade.
when you come to watch this, Jade, know that we asked for him to pick up the phone.
Yeah, but this
He
is
hung
this
up
is
on
our,
you.
this is our fault. I mean, in fact, no, it's his fault actually.
Yeah, put it in the mic.
Wait, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Actual mail came through and it's sellotape fuck. Like
It's anthrax.
What have you ordered,
Wait,
Jack?
what?
What have you
Anthrax.
ordered?
Oh wait, it's
Aye, it's that thing.
I actually know what it is.
It's a butt plug.
Aye.
It's a trainer set for his bum.
What?
what is it for? I'll open it.
Wait, did the person not ask you for ID?
What the fuck is it? What do you need ID for, Jack?
He's definitely ordered something dodgy, mate.
Yeah, it's got to be
Wait,
dodgy
you can
if you've got
Jade,
fucking
open
ID.
up for me. Open up for me.
What's she doing?
You're on the podcast, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're recording right now, Jade. So welcome on.
What?
So now they're on your podcast and like I'm gonna open it.
No, open it then. Open it.
It's devil's a sex toy.
It's
What do you think?
fucking.
It
It's a
definitely is.
No, I
gallon
want,
drum
I want
of
everyone's
lube.
before you. What's your everyone's predictions? For what's in this mail?
It's either a
package?
butt plug, it's a dildo,
It's a
fucking-
CSGO karambit.
He's actually quite close with that.
What?
Oh.
He's ordering knives?
Aye, what the fuck are you doing ordering knives?
That's it.
I don't feel safe.
Wait,
I was
wait,
being
Jade,
like
what is it?
realistic, honestly.
This man's preparing for a fight against
Mate.
a fucking duck-sized horse.
Exactly, mate. That's what we're talking about, isn't it? So,
Okay. You need to fucking cover yourself now, Jack, because you just look like a serial killer
I know,
right
but
now.
I've ordered knives. No. I started to get into the hobby of whittling,
Oh, okay,
Fair enough.
which is
Carving
kind of
wood
wood
and shit.
carving wood. So
okay.
I bought my first kind of like she described it as a knife, which is obviously that's quite a.
That is quite a bit.
So it's just a it's
Well,
like
I'm still
a
not entirely convinced.
it's I know I'm sorry, it's just a massive machete, man. But it's got it's like
Fucking
Jason.
Oh, I
cunt.
just use this for fucking carving my wood, mate.
I know. No. So it's like it's got a wee wooden handle. It's only like that wide, but it's got,
Okay.
like it's a specialized edge for like cutting into like base wood or lime wood. Does that feel like?
Lime wood.
You know, I've
No, I mean, I think
always wanted to do
I had an aunt that sometimes you have your New Year's resolution and you go, I'm gonna get into this. I think it was one year she got into. She's quite arty, and I can't remember what it's called. It's not like it's like pyro something, but basically like burning shit into wood.
Oh, you know that's
Yeah.
part of it. Yeah. So you get like I can't remember the name of it, but you can burn. I don't know the name of
No
that. Actually.
pyro, no party.
Because you get like because I'm starting to get into like carpentry and that, so I'm trying to get into like whittling and other like type of.
Very thematic.
I know.
Takes us back to Easter because Jesus was a carpenter,
That's
and
true.
we are all good Christian boys.
Mate, I don't believe in Jesus.
Now that
Quite a bit of dampener on the mid, isn't he?
no, I'd say to be fair, I do believe in Jesus. I just don't believe in.
I'm an atheist, but
No,
I'm
I
being honest.
don't
Well-
think I'm an atheist. I just think I'm
I
like
actually am.
I'm just a skeptic.
I describe myself as agnostic.
Agnostic. That's
I
the one.
believe more in
Skeptic.
the science than the physical.
I believe in science,
of it.
but I
So-
want to believe that there could be something.
Hold
What are
on,
you gonna say?
can we just? So I want to just. We always talk about this all the time, but
This
So-
gets surprisingly
see-
deeper than fucking Would You Rather was going, man.
I know. So see, technically, like atheism literally means like you do not believe in anything. Like it literally just
it means you don't believe in
you
it.
just don't. You just
Okay,
want to
maybe
kinda,
not. Maybe not anything.
No. So before we continue on, so atheism literally is just you believe in literal the just nothingness. Like just before you were born is what you believe in.
Well, I mean, I believe that
non-existence.
when I die, I'm not gonna know anything because
Yeah, she's gonna
when
be black.
when my brain's off, my brain can't function correctly to even know that I'm a human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of siding with Jack with agnostic because it's kind of like I want to believe there's something.
No, I hope there's
I
something.
just don't know
I do
what
hope.
it is. I
but
don't know what it is. I don't believe all the shite that gets peddled.
Aye, no,
Wait, no. Actually, there was a TikTok. Actually, this is mental. And it was,
TikTok. Go on.
no, but seriously, and it was mental. It was about Elon Musk, and he was sitting there in like a press conference,
Mm.
and he was saying pretty much how I can't remember the exact words he said, but it was like blah 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 blah, and he was like, if there was 10% off of like life form, we wouldn't exist or something. He was like the amount that the like universe has existed. He was saying like something. If there wasn't like 10% more of the time that there is, we wouldn't even be existing in the first place. It was something I can't remember the exact thing.
Speaking of Elon Musk, I know it's going off topic.
It's like we're so lucky to even be a form of human.
I mean, I think that's true. That's the thing. I think that's the most important thing is, while we're on this earth, we make the most of it. Because we don't know what there is.
I'm so like tripped out, but like I just can't believe we're even here right now. What the
Elon
fuck,
Musk
man?
this week, I don't know if you saw this, but he apparently submitted a
thing.
bid to try and, initially
Yeah.
he tried to buy shares in Twitter. He
And then try to buy the whole thing, do you know?
Yeah, he tried to buy like a percentage in Twitter.
No.
And
They not buy 10% of it at first.
I think he did buy stakes in it, but then he's obviously decided he wanted to.
He wants all.
People were sending him photos of him with no hairline and stuff, and he wanted them blocked, and he couldn't do it at a sufficient rate.
Some people were saying about the guy who tracks him
He basically spent.
on Twitter.
He didn't spend, but he's apparently offered something like
15 billion or something.
43 billion to buy Twitter.
That's
But he
bogging.
wants to buy
No, mate,
Twitter.
There was a meme of that though, and it was like all these cunts that like Elon Musk is sitting here paying 45 for billion. It's like people have to buy it for nothing on the App Store. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like Elon Musk trying to buy Twitter for 43 billion. Does he not know it's free on
Yeah,
the App
yeah,
Store?
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
get bush that money exists, like 43
Mate,
billion.
It's fucking bogging, man.
No, but the thing is, what I don't understand, it's 43 billion, and how is Twitter worth 43 billion? 43 billion should get you like
How do you pay for that though?
should get you like
'Cause-
fucking
See
a chain of islands.
their money though, it's not actual like physical money. It's all
I know.
like it's all
It's,
assets.
like,
so how
pure-
does they sell that on? Like,
Because they don't look in their bank account and it's like they've got 40
Oh, I know.
billion
Yeah,
in their
they've
bank.
got, they've got 43 billion like net worth or whatever.
Thing is though, if he looks at his bank account though, there still must be a bank account that he looks in, and there's still probably like 400 million in it. You know what I mean? Or something.
million,
that's the
something
thing. I
wrong,
think I don't know how
wrong.
much Elon Musk is worth net worth wise.
Yeah,
But
I think
like,
it's about
I don't
No,
think I don't think there'd be a house worth 43 billion
No.
anyway.
I think you'll have like I'm not gonna lie, right? I think you
we'll
will.
have a disgusting amount.
I think it will have like it will be. I think you'll have like something in the billions. It will be like
yeah.
Probably.
3 billion or something, 4
Aye,
billion.
aye.
Like that's fair.
Well, I
I'd
mean,
say,
to put it
say.
into context,
Oh.
I mean, I'm an Arsenal fan, a football fan, and the club I support is Arsenal,
Mm.
right? But like there was a thing a few years ago, or like last year or 2 years ago, where it's been a thing for a while where the fans weren't exactly happy with the owners.
Mm.
You know, when it comes to sport, these are one of the biggest teams in the world, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of money in it, and they weren't happy with the owners because they're not putting money in. And the guy Daniel Ek, his name is, and he's one of the co-founders of Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently was interested in buying them. He said he was like a lifelong fan or whatever.
That's mental.
But I don't think his like net worth was as much as the current owners.
Aye.
And so I think he'd submitted like a 2 billion bid for the club. But what he would have had to basically sell his shares in Spotify to make that money.
Really?
So a lot of his net worth was based on the fact that he had like a pure 50% stake in Spotify. So it's like things like that. So it's like they
That's
could sell it
Aye.
quite easily.
I know stocks because they can obviously sell stocks like even other people or
Because you could sell it like 1% stake in Spotify, realistically.
it's a lot.
Somebody will buy that
Yeah,
quite
yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
Somebody will go, okay, cool. But like it's it's just like I don't think it'd be hard for Elon Musk if he doesn't have 43 billion in the bank to make
Yeah.
that money.
That's he owns like it's not just him, but like when you look at people who own certain stocks and certain things, like even companies and stuff. See that a lot of people talk about in America or even in the world in general. There's like a bunch of companies that own a lot of other stuff. Like say like Is it Nestle?
Oh yeah, Nestle.
Nest.
Yeah,
Aye,
yeah.
So they own literally like so many things you wouldn't even think they own. They own so much. Like,
I think
cereal. It could be like they own like bits of car, like
It's
Walmart
like-
and that. They own like
But
different stocks. and
even
things.
in the UK, like take one of your big brands, right? Go
Yeah.
to your brand of anything and look at the back of the packet, and it's like product of the Coca-Cola company or
Aye,
something
true.
like that. And it's like, why the fuck did Coke own this? And it's because it's like, oh well, they were a competitor in the market, so they bought them out.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like, see right now, if you're a tech startup, your main goal is to get bought out by a big company.
Literally. Aye.
Like look at I don't know if I still play it now, but if you remember the Wordle craze that happened online,
I never played it.
Wordle. Oh
I
yeah, no.
never-
it was like a
no.
puzzle game basically. It still is. But like it's like it's a 5-letter word every day, and you've got to guess what the 5-letter word is, and it gives you like if you've got the right letters or
What happens if you
whatever,
don't get it?
you're shit.
Fair enough.
Your shit
It
get
is.
wrecked.
Fair
No, but like it tells you if you've got any letters right, and it tells you if you've got a letter in the right position. It's a really
Yeah,
good
yeah.
game. It's a good
Mm.
concept. But basically, New York Times bought that out. You know, like after
Yeah.
like 2 weeks of it blowing up,
Yeah,
it blew up on Twitter, and they were like, "Okay, we'll buy that then."
Yeah.
And so now people like me that still play it, you know, we go into the New York Times website to play that. But it's the kind of thing.
It's
It's
fine,
like if you've created that, it wouldn't be that hard to create. It's just a good idea.
And they've just been bought out like that. Like,
And like,
Oh.
but you've got enough money to survive the rest of your life probably now for that.
that's
Oh.
right.
I don't know. It's been how kind of stocks work.
Bit
Anyway.
bogging.
But that's not even stocks. That's just like your company gets bought out.
I was going
know.
to say actually, before you say anyway,
Oh,
that's been there for the past.
I
fucking
know.
30
I
minutes.
know. I was.
You want another one?
I'll wait till he posts this.
You shite.
But
bag.
see, I'm not gonna lie.
No, no,
I would.
Sambuca. I've had a lot of Sambuca.
You want the
Anything, just not Sambuca. Sambuca to go down bad now.
feeling about this?
I'll take a bit of that.
A bit
that
of-
that
You want
or
to
some
say that,
Disaronno.
the
The blue
want-
demon.
Either one. I've got 2 glasses here.
Oh.
Perfectly balanced, as all
Perfectly
things
balanced,
should be.
Yes.
Oh,
No, I was going to say though.
We're talking about shares, stocks,
talking about
buying companies out.
I actually forgot.
We're
what I was
talking
gonna
Elon Musk,
space,
say. I forgot.
agnostic.
I don't know. what I was
You're
gonna say.
you're spaced
Never
out.
mind. Nah, I know. I was going to say. I'm fucked.
Yeah, there we go. It was that.
Oh, well then.
You're
No, it
spaced out.
was.
Have
I was gonna say, I'm fucked.
Well, I'm not fucked, but like I'm over the tipsy stage anyway.
While
Mate,
Jack
fuck
received
all,
a
man.
phone call there, I did find some good would you rather's, so we can get
Aye,
back
we should
onto
get
that.
back into that.
Back
a
onto
bit.
that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the one that I found that I was laughing at.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, this was 8 days ago on the Reddit r/would you rather, right?
Oh, I like r/.
8 days ago. Okay, biggest question time. I'm just reading it word for word here. Exclamation mark, multiple exclamation marks. Would your rather with a W,
No.
rather like get turned in you? I'm assuming into. Would you rather get turned into cheeseburger or be teleported to Fortnite?
Teleport to Fortnite, mate.
Now, hold
Easily.
on. Hold on a
Easily.
minute.
But it's a battle royale.
I don't give a shit,
I think,
mate.
I think you're going to die here either
I've got
way.
more. Aye, because if I'm a burger, mate, I'm getting eaten.
You're eating that.
It doesn't make a difference. I'd rather fight myself out of it.
217 out of the
Fuck it, man.
325 votes have said Fortnite.
Aye, there
No.
you go.
But I did go by most controversial.
Interesting. That's an
Yes.
interesting one actually, but
Yeah.
the most controversial.
Fortnite.
Most
uh,
controversial on this Reddit. That was just one from like 8 days ago that I saw that I was laughing
I mean,
at.
definitely Fortnite. There's no argument.
You get shot in it, man, or blown
Think
up.
about it. It's either that or you get munched up by a fucking.
And you become a shite, and then you become nothing.
Exactly, mate. May as well fight your way in. You might win and fucking there you go. Victory Royale.
And then you used to go
Take
back
the floss on them.
go back into another one.
Nah, then you sit in the lobby and just chill, mate.
The chill in the lobby.
Okay,
There you go, when you go-
this one we're going. We're just jumping right into it.
Okay,
Jeez, oh, here we go. man.
We're going fucking off the deep end here. Would you rather find out that your adult child is secretly a neo-Nazi or a paedophile?
Well, your adult child. What does that
Your-
mean?
Like your
Oh, yeah,
child
like
who's now an adult.
All right, okay.
I'm
okay.
probably going to say paedophile.
Really?
Paedophile?
Like,
Maybe.
I don't think neo-Nazi is as bad as a
Are you
pedophile.
sure?
I mean, it's quite hard to bring me the both, but think about it.
Nah, because think about it. See a paedophile, but like, I feel like you're getting. Would you not get more shit if you're a fucking neo-Nazi? But
Don't think so.
nah,
Nah, mate.
really?
No.
Nah.
Okay, never mind then.
I don't know.
I was
I'm
pure
a-
thinking of like the mad cunt from
Think
that
about it.
one.
I know neo-Nazis
The
are also quite
Hunter
bad,
series.
right? But like,
Yeah, I
a
think
paedophile literally has
both
like,
are
touched
bad,
children.
but
Nah,
maybe,
obviously, but, like-
I just feel like there's something pure ingrained in somebody when they're a paedophile.
Yeah,
Okay, aye, true.
There's
true.
something.
Okay,
There's
I'll go
something
back
not,
now. I'll go
right
back.
up there.
I'll-
that's-
I'll-
you know in
I'll go
Strike,
back.
you know in Strike when they've got the pitchforks, mate. That's what happens when
Aye.
pedos are about your tune.
I just think you
True,
can
true,
maybe
true.
convince somebody. You could like dissuade them from a political view rather than
Aye.
something within them that's just like bad.
Plus, there can be I'm not saying this, but there's neo-Nazis who are probably not quite like they're just believing that, but they're not out in the streets.
Yeah, they may not be like a pure activist, but it's still not great.
I know it's not the best but
Because
it's
that's the
like,
equivalent of saying, well, they could be a paedophile, but not actually have touched any
aye,
children.
they've just wanked the children or something.
Right.
Just saying.
Ugh.
I'm just saying that's worse than
I
that.
brought this on myself. I shouldn't have.
Yeah, I know.
shouldn't have brought this on.
Next one, well, we know.
I still think neo-Nazis.
Nah, same, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you.
This
I'll
is
agree
just
with you.
this is just like subtly like interrupted by other posts like, would you rather kill your family or never play Fortnite again?
Right.
I'd rather come with home.
Yeah, same.
Gotta
same.
get that dub, bro.
Gotta get that W, man, you know what I mean?
Go to Tilted Towers, get you some followers, you know what I mean? Aye, what a weird question. Who's
Would
that
you
from?
rather get punched in the face by a fourth grader? What's fourth grade in
A tiny cunt.
Probably P3.
like P3
Aye.
with knuckle dusters,
I mean,
or get punched in the face by Mike Tyson?
mate, a fucking 3-year-old, mate.
I go for that.
Think about it,
No,
mate.
they're
Oh,
not
they're
knuckle
six,
dusters.
mate.
They're like 6, something.
See if they're 7 years old or something, and they've got knuckle dusters.
Right, let's add it.
Think about
So,
it. Their punch is gonna be
I don't know if you've ever wrestled a toddler.
right, Jason. What you up to? Then?
right, back to Alba
That's why
question.
I do this every Saturday. No, no.
Right.
I remember fucking. I mean, I wasn't
Remember
this age
fucking
now.
what?
I was like,
That is a bit dodgy.
Hello, jump right. Can I continue on?
Now Jason's like,
wasn't fucking anyone. I spit, not swallow. Come on, guys. No, right, but I just remember I was like a teenager, right?
yeah.
I remember almost getting choked out by like a toddler at somebody's like going to like a family birthday party, and they properly had me like choked out. I was like, oh, haha, because the thing is, right, you can't throw a toddler. You can't launch a toddler the other side of the room and go, the fuck you doing, you wee cunt?
Why not?
You've just got to like accept that it's like, so it's like, ha 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 ha, I'm actually maybe dying here.
God, man.
Yeah, that's
I'm like a
scary.
big guy, but
that's
like-
I don't know,
scary.
mate. I think Mike Tyson would probably kill me.
Nah, mate, 100%. I feel force from Mike Tyson. That's like fucking 5 of those wee children
Oh.
hitting you with knuckle dusters, probably.
Let's look at
But knuckle dust, like imagine like
Nah,
knuckle
I know,
dusters
but,
with the
like-
spikes.
his lit.
See like
I
GTA,
don't
like
know.
So,
knuckle dusters.
It depends how
Do
strong
you
the
want to know
fucking
something interesting about Mike
7-year-old
Tyson?
is.
So his stance is orthodox, right? But he's actually he's kind of like a southpaw, which means he stands like he should really be standing with the right foot forward. Which
Aye.
means so he would use his left hand as his hook,
Yeah.
and he would use his right hand as like an uppercut and a hook. Oof, get testosterone on it. So
Me, I'm
I
fucking
think-
Mike Tyson. I broke the bottom.
I think a left hook from Mike Tyson would probably fucking kill you.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. But I just think that I don't know. I don't think it would kill you.
Oh mate, I think
I think at worst you would be severely brain damaged.
I think you underestimate how like powerful a heavyweight's hook is. Like
no, I'm not saying that, but I don't think.
like see like Francis Ngannou. See if he was to,
I think us right now would have enough like cartilage or whatever
Mate.
to take a punch, one punch.
No, people can take punches, right? But like, see if it's coming from somebody like Francis Ngannou, mate, who's one of the hardest hitters in the world. He's actually set the record. If he hit
Yeah.
you with a right hook, mate, or something,
But it says in the face, so I'm just taking this as like proper like
doesn't-
square in the nose.
it doesn't really matter.
I'm
It's
still
like
saying the 3-year-old.
I think
Yeah,
if
not
you
go
get
on
get hooked by a heavyweight, it's right in the temple. That's dodgy.
that.
well, it depends where it is. I
No.
mean, anywhere. But see, be honest, anywhere, mate, jaw, middle, temple, you're going down
Yeah.
either way. I
Let's
think.
let's say he's got a glove on though. You know, it's not like
Right,
it's
aye,
not bare
right.
fist.
man.
If it's 16 ounces, aye,
We have to
Any more
realise
than
though, like what a P3 looks like.
aye, it's like
Well,
tiny,
what-
man, isn't it?
They're tiny,
fourth
mate.
grade our age.
That's
Nah,
not
nah,
that's
they're
knuckle
tiny.
dusters, mate. They're
Even knuckle dusters, but they've not got the strength, mate.
nah, mate. The thing is, I don't think. See, I mean, I've never been hit by knuckle dusters, right? But I'd imagine they're not as bad as getting hit by
No,
a full
fourth
heavyweight.
grade is 9 to 10, not 6.
10's not bad either, but 10's a wee guy
Aye,
still.
you have to think about Mike
They're
Tyson,
still
but think about the
yeah.
experience that he has. But
But
He
I
knows,
think they
like,
can still
what
throw a
to do.
decent punch with knuckle dusters though.
aye, true. I don't know.
With knuckle dusters,
It's dodgy. It's a dodgy one.
I'd say I'm
I
still
don't
going
know.
with the little guy, man. There's no way.
Oh,
I'm
I
yeah.
going
think I
back.
probably would go the wee guy.
Mike Tyson would fucking brain you, man. Literally.
Definitely.
Like-
Like I think you're
brainy.
guaranteed to take lasting damage from a Mike Tyson punch,
aye.
but like you're not guaranteed. You know, you don't know what kind of 10-year-old it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I know Mike Tyson, mate. There's that leverage, you'll pivot and then just bang, man, right out, man. Nah. Well, if it was Mike, and depending on what, man, even an uppercut would be so bad for him. I don't know, man. I thought there's no way you get out of that alive. I don't think it's just death.
Keep going. I'm just looking right now.
I know, it's cool. No, I'm just imagining, like, because just taking even any heavyweight, man. I mean, seeing a guy that's in light heavyweight to heavyweight,
Some of these are shit.
some of them can punch really hard. Like, you would never want to be just, I don't know, man. Like, but no, it's funny though, because like you get somebody like a flyweight, even they would generate quite a lot of power. Like, you don't really need to be big, but something like Mike Tyson's literally like a low central of gravity heavyweight.
Aye.
Like, you know what I mean? The power he can generate is probably mad. I don't think he can generate as much power as like Ngannou, who is literally like a 6 foot, I don't know how bit tall he is, like 5 or something, 4 or whatever it is, but he can generate a lot of power when he's swinging them in guns. But anyway, actually, should we go back to before you go to the withdrawal question?
I'm still trying to find
We
one.
were talking about before a wee bit about the universe, we're talking about our beliefs.
Yeah, we're talking
That
about
goes so deep, man.
So I know it can go deep as I don't know, as you can
I hope
conceive.
we've been
Really,
recording as well, because
I don't know.
I don't know if this is the place to start this conversation. I don't know where you're going.
It
with
does
but
depend. We have to remember.
Nah,
Like,
it won't go too long. We'll go like 10.
Let's
I'd
not get
say-
religious
I would
on
say,
Easter
but-
weekend. We might get
I'd say-
smited by God.
at least
10
10 more minutes,
10 minutes.
because we have to clean up as well really quick.
That's all right. Right. So what we're
But
talking
that, we've done it a lot anyway. So,
what we're talking about. So you were saying that you describe yourself as an atheist. Right?
yeah, probably.
But would you say like so you were?
Well,
But
no,
then you
I
can't
only
disagree
say
with
I
that a
only
wee bit.
no, okay, no, I only say atheist because I've always been told like it just means I don't believe in God, but I don't really.
But yeah, atheism.
It doesn't just mean that though.
I know,
doesn't
I
just
know.
apply
I
to
know,
Christianity.
I
So
know.
it's not like you don't believe in this one God.
Okay, no,
it's
no,
like
I believe
you
in
don't believe in.
something.
I'll say, so see atheism. It means you literally
Religious.
you don't really believe in anything.
I'm going to be honest. My personal opinion, but is when I die, I just think I'm dead. I don't think I even know that I'm dead because my brain's not even on. But
I get what you mean.
That's
I get it.
that's what I think. But I'd like to believe that
because
there might
like
be
I
something.
don't have memories of me when I was like about to be born, or like when I
Yeah,
was
so you
before I was
think
born.
it's just that it'll be the same? Like
I just think when I die, I won't even be able to like know that I'm dead.
But the thing is, I don't even
I
have.
just-
I don't have memories past like 3.
Well, either die, but
So like I can't even remember when I'm 1. So that happened. That happened. That all
I
happened.
know that happened. But like, see, when I'm dead though, and my
Even
brain's
even
off
being a
though.
wee embryo.
there's so many factors.
just
See,
don't
see, I
think
think I know it freaks me out really. Seeing like space, like time dilation. So say if I was like
Interstellar.
I know. No, it's real though. So see if I was
Interstellar,
a
that's all I
full,
can think
see if
of.
I was a full galaxy away, see that by the time I get or like send a message here or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like it'll be like 10,000 years or something.
Aye,
Like
I know.
depending on where you are, obviously this is obviously variable, right? So, but if you're in another galaxy or another place and you wanted to send a message or come here eventually, like by the time you got here, and if you say you could, if you had the technology to get here, it'd still be a long time. Like the time would have passed.
Have you seen though the like that mad like it was on the Simon video or something? It was like the observable universe.
Yeah.
It was like showing like how big the universe really is. Like see the Milky Way
Mm.
in comparison to like
Oh yeah.
our
Nuts, man.
all the other universes.
Right. So
But, like we can only there's only an observable bit, but
I only
and it's
observe.
all full
Uh-huh.
of universes made with planets in it. Like,
it's endless. We don't know where the end of it
that's
is.
the thing though.
There is no end
See,
of the
people
And
though-
then you get things. You get into the whole thing of like wormhole theories, and then it's taking you to
Nah,
another
no,
universe
exactly.
entirely.
Because what I was saying is, see the observable universe. It's quite impressive how much we have observed already. Like as in,
Ah,
it's
yeah,
a
no,
lot.
true,
Like
it's
we
a lot,
observed.
it's a lot, man.
Like I was trying. Remember I told you about there's literally a cluster of like universes or not universe, galaxies. Sorry.
Yeah.
What was it called? It's literally the biggest like that we can see.
Like a nebula or something, or
No, but I'm trying to remember the name right now. They named it something, but it's this big wall and it's
Uranus.
no, but it stretches right across. Like we can see it. It stretches right across, and within those is like galaxies with like it's other like structures and stuff. But it's literally a great wall. Actually, I think it's called the Great Wall, or they call it something similar
Yeah.
like that.
Aye.
So it's like something wall, but it's like the longest, and that's like
That was actually ironic. We're
Mm.
talking about walls, and we were on a Discord call last night. I was changing my wallpaper. I've changed it to red space.
oh, red
Hey,
space. I know.
Red
lovely.
space, just like a random galaxy.
But yeah, no, I'd
That's red.
say my beliefs. I'm pretty weird about it. Like I feel like
I
I'm
hope
kinda-
there is.
I describe it as agnostic because I don't know.
Exactly.
And I don't think we'll never know. And I think like you're like I mean I kind of agree with like when you die that's just you're gone. But at the same time like there might be something I don't know.
There might be, that's like me, but
There's a lot of
think
things
that's
where
right.
I could look at like if when people have like near death experiences or
I can
they're
remember
on
I sent you
certain,
like things about cunts like doing that.
it's like I've seen like
I know.
people talk about that and I'm like right I'll take that. You kind of take it
Yeah.
in, but
It
it's
gives
like,
you hope a little bit.
Like
a wee
I
bit.
think as like a just like a kind of vanilla straight white male in this region, you kind of get raised as like a semi-Christian just through
Aye.
like school.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you celebrate Easter and you celebrate Christmas. You don't celebrate like Diwali and stuff.
Aye.
But like I kind of think my belief is that maybe I want to believe there might be a higher power out there, right?
I think there is.
Like something.
I
but-
think.
But I don't. Right now, there's nothing to convince me that there is.
No, neither.
Do you think-
But also,
do you think there's
my
more-
thing is with the actual religion itself. There's a lot that I'm like the morals and the ethics of Christianity. I'm all for. You know, like that you just like be a good person.
Is this
Cool.
it?
You think there's other life forms?
Don't be a dick. Cool.
Yeah.
But there's parts of the like the Bible and stuff. I'm just like, I don't know if
so I'll
that's,
come
I don't know
back
if
to
that's
that.
the right
I
thing.
know, I agree because I try to live my life by the wheel of Dharma, which is just like speak right, live right, be
Yeah.
right. It's kind
Just
of
don't be a cunt.
aye, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just
like,
don't be a
it's kind of that's kind of what it says.
That's why, like, see
how a nice
people
person.
who like say like, aye, there's like things like that. It's like there's one where you've rhyme and it was like, don't give a fuck what people think because like they're the same as you. Like, think about it, everyone's like just born. You know what I mean?
That's what
On
it-
the same planet, but
That's
No,
what
no,
I'm saying though,
seriously,
because
but
like
Like what's been put in these?
no, but everyone's
Everyone's just born.
no, but everyone's been like born. They're the
no,
same
he's right, but
people.
he's right, yeah.
They're the same people, but people think they're better than you, and it's
No,
like
man.
you're the same as me, mate. We're just on a fucking shite planet floating in the middle of blackness. You know what I mean?
I think
It
it's
doesn't
see,
matter.
see a lot to do with like how people like are like when they're born. Like it's also how like you're brought up, like your nurture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's it.
Aye,
I mean,
exactly,
but
aye.
that's a whole other debate. In
I know.
itself.
I'm saying, but I mean, I'm just saying like like. And like evil kind of like I don't know where it stems from, but it stems from a lot of things. Like
Yeah, I think there's arguments to both sides of that. I don't think there's one definitive. It's like you're born evil or you're born
Aye.
born fine and then you're turned evil. I think there's probably elements of both. There's probably bad
Yeah.
characteristics and then
some people say that
it gets-
say like morals and stuff like some like technically when you're born like they've done obviously experiments as I was saying this is a whole different conversation but like they've done experiments also where like when you like morals are kind of like built in weirdly like they are like
yeah, well,
they
you get taught about them. It's like
Yeah.
you get told, oh, this is what
yeah
you do.
because when toddlers like learning when they're younger like and they're developing or whatever they kind of like see things and you know if they see
Aye.
but they'll know when something's weirdly unfair or something's bad.
True.
But then obviously when you're growing up and let's just if you're in different situations, like obviously people's perceptions of that change and it you know affects their behaviour.
Well, that's the thing. There's like
Personalities,
certain
no?
things you get told that's not right. That's not how you should do things.
Yeah.
But I think there's a gut reaction as well. Just it's like an animalistic human
survival,
kind of
innit?
like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get into a scenario or a situation, you go, I'm not comfortable with this. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I don't like this. And that's like that's your nature.
Yeah.
And then you get the nurture of like what you've been taught
aye.
and what you've been told.
It's so weird though, because like we are still quite like animalistic when you look at like a lot of things, especially nowadays. Like we do,
Me with the unlimited ribs.
yeah. No, but I'm just saying though,
Rubber.
like we are still quite like we're not. People say, "Oh, we've been advanced." We are advanced compared to like a couple hundred years ago, right? But, like when you literally look at our nature, it's quite like it is still quite.
Well, to put it this way, I mean, you know, the universe is trillions of
it's
years
sad.
old, and human life has only been on it for the best part of like
Not long at all.
you know
1,000 or more.
no, but
No.
well, I mean it's 2022, so we know at least that it's
Aye, I
but,
know.
but
Aye,
like you know
advanced though. Like,
say like 20,000 years or something.
like that is
I
shit.
know, it's not a lot. No, I've said this to you before. That see, a lot of civilizations that have been here, they don't last that long in
Nah.
comparison to time. Like when you think
Yeah.
about it, we don't last that long. We die of some, like I mean, they don't really know how. I mean, obviously the dinosaurs, they know that they get wiped out, obviously from like an
Aye,
asteroid or
aye,
whatever.
aye.
You know, there's actual.
Well, yeah,
Evidence
well,
of
that's fine. They found bones, so
Yeah.
they know the dinosaurs
But I mean,
existed.
see other civilizations, all that is wiped away. There's no evidence really. There's some that have
But
been
yeah, there
left.
could have been human. There could have been humans at a different point in
No,
the
they think
Earth's creation.
they think they were, and they got wiped out. Like that's what they think. There's a lot of like, there's different civilizations though that's hunted.
On
Like,
the way.
I know.
Do,
I know.
do.
And so
Usage.
they just don't know though. Like
Song.
the only thing they've really got is like fossils from the dinosaurs. They've got some kind of civilizations, like but not too old though. Ones that where they can
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
see like there's like,
Aye.
tools and stuff left behind.
But that's the thing. I mean, there's so many things, and it's like, you know, there's living proof of history, you know, and then there's some people that also deny it for some reason. But like, you know, like things like Pompeii,
Yeah,
okay, that wasn't like millennia ago, but like it was, maybe about 1,000 years ago.
I know.
And you can see where the ashes covered people, and it's people. It's
Yeah.
just people.
Did you see the guy? It was like he was having a wank whilst like, he got burnt.
Wait, what? In Pompeii?
Oh, yeah, in
I did
Pompeii.
actually.
It was
Yeah,
like- it's like the guys that-
see
the guys
when
that
you
got
said
all
that,
the
I was just
Pompeii.
assuming it was some kind of video that went round.
I
Like some
seen that.
guy set himself
Oh,
on
funny
fire
one.
and had a
Oh,
wank.
that was
no,
on
no,
that
no.
was on Reddit. It said that the
Aye.
guy had been
Yeah,
burnt.
no,
but
yeah.
it was-
I'm sure there's like a thing when you go to Pompeii, the site. Like there's a statue and he's called like the masturbator or something. Like I don't know. what his-
Probably, honestly, probably.
The pleasurer.
I
the
mean,
self-pleasure. I don't know.
I mean,
probably
if
was,
you're-
mate.
if
He was
you're-
like,
But I'm
probably
sure.
let one
I'm
go
sure there's
before
like
he
an
died.
actual thing.
He's like, I need to feel once more time.
What do
Like they know that's what he was
What
doing.
do you think he was doing it to the butt? Like he was
The
first.
fucking ash, mate. He's like, oh, this is healthy.
Jesus, the flames off.
Oh, these flames are so bottom.
Okay, right. Here's the last question for the podcast. Then
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
a volcano. In fact, do you know
Oh,
what?
no.
Given our location, right?
Okay.
I mean, let's say we've got 5 minutes. This isn't the case though, right? But there's a nuclear warning.
Okay.
We get warned of a missile heading towards Faz Lane across the
Okay,
water.
and we've only got 5 minutes.
The UK's nuclear base. So as soon as it hits that, we're gone. We're too close to that to like survive.
And we've only got 5 minutes.
And we're right here.
So we know that the missile will land in, let's say, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
You know what I'm doing?
Right now.
I know that this is like, we're
We've got
going to
10
die
minutes
either
to
way,
live.
right? But
Yeah.
realistically, underneath my closet, like I've got like a coat closet right down those stairs to the right.
Mhm.
And then there's a big hatchet that goes underground. I'm not
Okay.
even going to lie. I'm risking I'm going down now.
Wait, what? You've got a coat closet that goes
Aye, but
underneath
like
the
then
ground.
there's a wee like trap door and you open up and it goes underground. That's where all the wires are downstairs. Like they're like right below
Like
us.
a
There's a big
basement?
that's not even a basement. It's just a big
No.
massive like dirt tunnel place.
Oh,
I'd go into there probably.
I'd say you're still dying, to be honest.
No, but think about it. I'm gonna die either way, mate.
Aye, so
well,
why,
well,
why,
that's the
why would
thing,
you
right?
stay up? Why would you?
My point being though, like, okay, so let's maybe say like you've got let's say an hour then, right? An hour, so you've got a reasonable time.
I'll
but
try and drive as far
regardless of
south
what
as I
hap-
can, mate. and
No,
just
no, no.
see what happens.
Regardless of what happens, you're gonna die in an hour, right?
Okay.
Like the blast radius is so big, you're gonna be dead in an hour, but you've got an hour to live.
I'll have a final chug and just call it a day.
You're just gonna have a wank. You're just gonna have a wank in that last hour.
Probably, mate. I'll have a wank
I'm
and
not
go
gonna lie.
back to my mum and dad and shit and be like, oh, we're dead.
I'd probably go to my family and then be with my partner and then I
And
would
just die.
probably just get full of it, to be honest with you. I don't know.
In fact, that's true. I'd do that. See my family, chug a whole bottle of Sambuca and just be like, right, I don't even know I'm fucking dead.
I wouldn't.
just
No, I
fucking
wouldn't
pissed
drink.
out.
I'd be on something else, but it'd be something where kind of like
You're tripping.
aye, probably something like that. Yeah, it'd just be.
I think I'd just do something fucked that I wouldn't do now.
No, I wouldn't do it like purely.
I'd probably
I'm
commit
not-
a crime or something just for a laugh.
I just stab a cunt.
No,
You're
because
bail, mate.
no,
Probably
because-
not that. I'm not
no,
gonna take somebody
no,
else's
'cause
life.
that's shit. Because that's like you're literally taking away their
You're
life.
taking
you
away
don't-
somebody else's last hour. But
Yeah,
like,
exactly, that's
I
pish.
don't know. Let's
What kind of
I'll
other
really
crime?
go-
But
I'll rob a McDonald's.
No, I don't know. 'Cause- no,
I'll
but-
just break into
no,
McDonald's
but tell
and make
you,
some
it
fucking
wouldn't
Big
be
Macs
a
for myself.
crime anymore, because everyone's about to die anyway.
you just
so it's
wouldn't do
like-
that. But
Well, that's the thing.
probably.
The
I
staff-
wouldn't-
there's no
wouldn't.
the staff's gonna leave McDonald's and lock the
I
door
know, but
behind
you
them.
probably wouldn't. But
I'd be sitting just with my
probably
family, but
not.
I'll just be like,
He's like, would
I mean,
I?
realistically, the last like 10 minutes, I'm gonna go and see my family and be like,
Yeah,
right, okay,
that's
guys.
why I'd just
Aye.
see my family. Probably.
You know, that's how you
With
want
locked
to
them,
that's how
like-
you want to leave.
Aye.
I'd want to be in a peaceful, like, zen type way and then just be with
Yeah.
my family.
I'm not gonna be peaceful. I'm gonna be fucking shitting myself.
Aye, I'd be shit myself.
There's no way I'm gonna be peaceful.
That's what
But
I mean,
I'm
I'd be-
gonna have a good time while I do it.
I'd want to be, like, under the certain
Enjoy
influence.
ride a car.
I
or
want to be
something,
under
or-
the influence so I can have, like, just give everyone kind of peace of mind, even though it's going to go down. You know what I mean?
Aye.
You'd want to be, like, very comforting, even though it's going to, your whole existence about to be
Yeah.
vaporized.
Well, that's it. You just want to go out in a good way. But I think it's that thing of like bucket list. It's like, well, what do you want to do before you die? Just try to cram that into an hour.
I know. I've not, see my,
I don't think I've got a bucket
I've
list.
not
either.
got a massive bucket list. I kind of want to go to, like, Amsterdam and then go to, like, New Zealand, and that's it.
I do want to travel the world at some point.
Like,
I don't know
all
when,
over the
but
world.
Literally,
I
like,
was
as
thinking
many
about,
places I can.
I was talking about backpacking.
I really
I
do.
kind of want to do like a bit of Europe.
I want to do
This
van
summer.
life. I do van life.
I think van life you wouldn't have to take like a pure like 6 weeks. I kind of wanted to just do like a bit of backpacking this year for some reason.
Aye.
Because backpacking all, like, hostels and all that, though, isn't it?
Oh shit, guys!
What?
Oh, you're not gonna believe it.
What?
There's a fucking nuke coming.
Oh, no.
It's a nuke coming, and we've got We've got a minute to end the podcast.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
They get
Oh, no.
back saying that to the.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
To the nuclear base.
Aye,
Oh,
to the
Jesus
nu-
Christ.
Aye,
Right.
to large
Oh,
bunker
okay.
downstairs.
Let's get everything covered. I've been Jason. That's been Jack. That's been Laird. This has been the Mad WAE IT Podcast, episode 2.
It has indeed.
As
It has.
three amigos.
It's been a great episode.
We'll see you in the next one.
We will.
We'll see you in the afterlife, folks.
Get in the bunkers, lads.
If there is an afterlife. Goodbye.
Goodbye. That was the most like. That was such a fucking fried like ending. I wasn't expecting that.
It's just funny, but.